All lights are going green. To hyperspace we go.
Wait, wrong campaign. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, right. We're not doing the sci-fi campaign. Thoughts for later.
Take notes.
Wrong setting.
Spelljammer.
I was thinking Lancer, but all right.
That too.
I mean, both work well.
All right,
With
so
that though, Bear, the floor is yours.
hello everyone. We're about to start up. We are starting up now. The adventure itself, and I would like to start off with a recap for one of my players here to have an opportunity to get a point of inspiration themselves.
Say what?
Yeah, I'm being a little nicer. Oh no.
What? So you're offering us a chance to do the recap?
Yeah,
Okay, crack my knuckle. Let's fucking go.
do it.
Last time on Altars and Adventures, after working a lovely evening to create the final key or refine the key that got magically dropped into the den, the refinements were done, and Silas snuck in the morning of, took the key from the sleeping Ico tender, and went out to this final destination on his own. And after that, leading to a mad dash for us to get our stuff together and head on in without him. We arrived in a mist-filled church, we arrived at a church in a lovely town filled with mist to find a very looking individual that kind of looked like Silas holding a skull, hyper fixated on it. Also, a lovely hooded figure that just gave us the key and said, "You know what? Take it and go. Have a good day." We chose not to leave though, because we wanted Silas, thus leading to violence. Lots of fucking violence. And me getting KO'd more times than I can count. Is it karma? Probably. Also a blind werewolf, and eventually we ended up getting ourselves blockaded in the church, of course, after Belza lost her arm, only to be greeted by a masked fellow to be told, "Get your fucking asses in the sewer." How's that?
It's pretty close.
Not
And
bad.
I'll take it. You have earned yourself a point of inspiration.
Hooray!
DM is being nice, should be scared. No, when the
I
DM is
agree.
nice, be concerned indeed.
Excuse me.
Of course.
And with that, you find yourselves in the sewer with your new companion, the masked individual, who presses on a loose stone, and the stairwell that you have descended from ascends back up into the ceiling. Why did you not go to the flare?
Kinda busy.
Wait, that was for us?
Yes, that was for you. It
Whoops.
was to tell you to start running, either towards it or away from it.
Okay then.
Good to know for later. However, kind of looking up towards where those stairs are now just disappeared. That's cool. How?
This city has a lot of secrets. A lot of them not good.
Any of them willing to tell us ahead of time besides what we already ran into? Kind of pointing over towards Belza's stump.
Would you believe me if those were that I... Would you believe me if I told you that's a common occurrence?
Given how everything looks here, I'd believe it.
I second that statement.
Actually, I have a question for the DM.
What's up?
Currently, what does Belza's missing arm, shoulder location, what does that look like? Is it profusely bleeding? Do we need to stop the bleeding? What is going on?
Apologize. I did not clarify that. Thank you, MJ. What is going on with Belza's arm is that their arm has been knitted, the flesh has been knitted back together from the healing magic of the healing word she received.
Okay.
While she has a missing arm, she'll be able to hold her two-handed weapon, but makes all attacks at disadvantage.
Okay.
She's not bleeding, and there's some severe scarring.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't want, like, Belza, while we're traveling, to start bleeding out and for this to be an ongoing problem.
Yeah, that's valid.
That is correct
Mm-hmm.
and fair. So, I'm going to ask this nicely, and I know that we just met. But do you trust to follow me? Trust me to follow me?
No. I don't trust anybody around here right now, and I'm a little testy. But I don't think we have a choice. So go on, lead us.
Yeah, it's either we go back up or follow the new person. I'd rather follow the new person.
I mean,
And-
the good news is those monsters won't track you down here.
Where are you gonna take us anyway?
Probably the safest place in this whole entire world. Called the Clock Tower.
Works
And
for
it is
me.
my home.
You got any spare arms laying around or something? Maybe Belza could use?
Ironically, and literally, yes, I do.
Convenient.
It's,
Alright.
as I said, it's a common occurrence, and if you don't know how to make a quick prosthesis, you're more dead than alive.
Well,
It-
lead the way.
Appreciate it. He leads you.
Mm-hmm.
Following the sewers, you hear the dripping sounds, much like in the audio we have now. He leads you across different gangplanks, pathways, lefts and rights. He stops you a couple times and pulls out what looks to be a shard of glass, a mirror to look around corners. All right. Which of you is pretty stealthy?
Kilara will raise a hand.
Agua, how good are you at sneaking up on a dog?
Well, I was a hunter.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I was a hunter, so I mean, I'm used to lurking in the shadows a bit. I'm used to trying to stay downwind. I think I can manage.
He hands you the glass of the glass. What about the dog?
What about it?
Look at it.
I will look.
And this is what you see. A dog, emaciated, its flesh tearing itself almost apart.
Mhm.
New eyeballs all around its back. Most of them look dead, and parts of its flesh have animated into tentacles.
Yummy.
Oh boy.
Well, I'd say it's had better days. Looks a little, maybe undead, necrotic of some sort. It's got tentacles and things. I don't like it.
No one does. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to grab it, and I need you to hold it.
Okay. Can we just sneak by it, or do we have to wrestle this thing?
He looks towards Belza, Lexa, and Key.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think all three of you are stealthy enough to get by it?
This
Not
point,
bad, but I'm a little clumsy right now.
he would probably be like, kind of scratches face. Not in this size. Might be able to do it otherwise.
It's a coin toss.
Okay. I can grab it. It's fine.
Grab it and move it and try to position it towards me. I'll do the rest.
Okay.
Before you do that,
Mhm.
probably go up to you and just kind of lean like, "You're doing great. Just appreciate you, okay?"
Yeah. Thank
Bardic
you.
inspiration. Enjoy the D8.
Mm-hmm. Kilara will nuzzle in, maybe do that like the kinship a lot of people have, and I think leaning in, maybe there's something with that headbutt in earlier episodes, but kind of the
Yeah.
head-to-head touch, and then just like,
Okay. I got this.
and I will sneak ahead.
Roll me a stealth check.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is going on here at the food.
10
Not
for.
too shabby. 16. If you want, I can add the bardic inspiration just in case.
To you?
What size die is that?
It's a D8
A D8. I'll add it.
because we're at level 5 now.
Hell yeah. Plus 7. That's a 23.
Woo! Damn.
You sneak up to this creature.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer, you do see all those eyes upon its back are more dead than anything. They don't even function.
Okay.
You can make a grapple check at advantage.
I see you, Epic Psycho. I know what you're thinking. I've spent too
should
much
do it.
time with you. I will make a grapple check. You said at advantage?
Yes, please.
That's an 18.
Allow me to roll. As this creature is immediately surprised by you, you lift it up, its tentacles uselessly trying to coil around you to reverse the grapple,
Mm-hmm.
the barbing barely piercing your armor and your skin. This
Mhm.
creature tries to wraggle its way out from you, but in a few quick seconds, from Belza, and Lexa, you watch as this individual rushes forward in mere seconds. A long, sharp metal object as it stabs its way into the creature in front of you, in your arms,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes still as it has been dispatched.
Who are you, anyway?
A hunter.
Do I get the idea? Because I've done a lot of hunting. I've done a lot of survivalist in the woods, slinking around and staying stealthy, trying to track down prey. And sometimes prey wasn't always an animal, but do I get the idea that this person's on the up and up? Like,
Roll a
consequence.
insight check.
Okay. It's only a 10.
You're suspicious,
Mm-hmm.
and rightfully so. He's a stranger you've just met.
That's
But
fair.
he seems to know how to take care of himself, at least, having lived long in this world. And he seems somewhat familiar.
Okay.
Alright. He then gets down to the dog and starts to take the metal weapon from it. Where you
Mhm.
see it is a short sword. But
Okay.
it's different. It looks like there's something built into it. He then takes a blade and starts to chop up the creature in front of you as he attempts to rip it apart. He collects bits and pieces, the eyes on the back, a couple of the tentacle strands, and puts them in bag. That'll be good reagents.
If you say so, pal. Friends, we gotta keep moving on.
Yes, follow me. And you'll start moving. Your fellow party members who were lagging behind hear the splashing of the sounds of feet going through water.
Mm-hmm.
What? Please tell me we're not alone. Or, fuck.
We are alone and
Look
not
behind
being
you.
followed.
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
you are
the
not.
fuck?
You are not being followed. It is around the corner that your new friend just went to. As he is now making his move to go forward into the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
I have actually an important point of order, and this is for both the DMs.
Oh, dear.
Because I don't think we ever covered this, and I meant to, but I don't remember what the status is. Forever ago, I threw both of my kukri.
Yep.
Did I have a point at any point in time to get new kukri, or are they still gone? I'm fine with
I would
either
say that
answer.
you
I'm just
did
asking.
when we went shopping.
I agree. I think that's completely reasonable.
Okay. Because I would like to hand, because it's a one-handed weapon, it functions like a hand axe, so it's not great. But I will hand that over to Belza and say,
Hi, I know it's not your anchor, and it's not magical or nothing, but at least, you can swing it around and defend yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just keep an eye on your other arm. We don't want you running around trying to headbutt everything.
Not very effective, unfortunately.
I got your back. I promise I won't let it happen to you again.
I'll try to protect you as best I can.
Thank you.
and we'll keep moving.
As you keep moving, you find your new companion is below a grate and a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
He climbs up it and lifts it slowly, looking left, looking right. And then he moves that grate further away. You hear the sound of metal on stone as it grinds on top. And he looks down. It's all clear. Let's go. He
Oi,
climbs up.
Yeah, I'll climb too.
I guess let's go.
Actually, I won't climb yet. Is it like a jump to it? Is it anything that people would have trouble getting to, or is it pretty easy to get into?
Pretty easy to get up.
Okay, then I will climb. I don't think we need assistance then.
Nope. Belza could even do it with her one arm. Just carefully.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a good point.
Imagine her just
Actually,
being
to be
feral using
realistic-
her damn teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Probably knowing her.
Probably being realistic as well, knowing what's going on. Lexa, Lexa probably let Belza go first and go behind her. Just, as kind of extra bit of support.
And with that, you make your way.
One bit of point of order. Did the music cut out?
The music has completely died on me.
Wanted to make sure.
I'm trying
Still
to get
going
back.
on my end.
Yeah, I'm still hearing it.
It's gone out on my end.
Refresh
We'll
the
do a quick
page.
I'm on it.
If it matters.
Funny.
Oh, go ahead.
It's like, it's kind of funny when it's like the players can hear it. Well, most of the players can hear it. The DMs technically can't.
Yeah, both the DMs. Oh no.
fixed it.
It's still silent for me. Oh boy.
Oh no.
It's fine.
APK
Thank you,
Phantoms?
APK Phantom.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can't hear it, then they probably can't hear it.
Oh, I know they can't.
I know
Let me
that
try
guy.
refreshing.
I'm
I'll
not
try to-
hearing it either.
All right, give us 1 sec. We'll try and sort this out.
Thanks for your patience.
Yeah. Gives me a moment to continue eating.
It gives me a moment to start eating.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bear, is it safe for me to hop back to the GM screen for a moment to try to do an audio refresh?
Yeah, I got nothing here.
All right. I want to make sure.
I'm already.
What the? So fun, silly moment.
Mhm.
Yes, go ahead.
As soon as I went back to the GM screen, I hear the audio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then that's interesting.
I know.
Sometimes you
Well,
gotta
I don't
refresh.
want you here. You're a player now. Get out of my world.
Well, shut the fuck up. Anyway, let's try rejoining.
I can already foresee a scene with us hanging off the front of this clock tower by its hands as the time's winding down or something ah.
You know, that would be interesting. Or
Aw.
legitimately fighting on the hands.
Yo, that'd be sick.
And thank you for the bit donation, APK Phantom.
Also, with some of our
The
rolls, I think we would
audio
die.
is back to being gone.
Oh boy.
Shoot. Oh, hey. 25% of the way to the bits goal. Let's go.
Yo, thank you so much, APK.
Woohoo! Also,
Love you, buddy.
just stop the music and restart it. That usually takes it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it. And we're going to try again. Hey-ya!
Did we
At
fix
least
it?
this time it's not computer fuckery, it's just Roll20 fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
While
It
we're
I'll
is
doing
take
definitely
it.
roll 20 fuckery. And I think the audio is still not there.
Well,
Then
while
I
we're
got a
taking
potion
this
of hydration.
technical difficulties break, everybody hydrate.
Drink some water.
Mhm.
Take some self-care.
Yo, it's important.
And lovingly,
Mhm.
meanwhile, in the background,
Yo, we need a technical difficulties emoji.
We really
Emote.
do at this point.
Yes.
One of these days.
Hey, Psycho. No, Dr. Pepper. Okay, clean air works. I heard
Okay,
that.
it's probably just burn maneuver then. That's kind of in the bed. Let's try this.
Burn Mover's doing funky things.
Hey, there we go.
I like this one. We're going to keep it
Psycho, I might take you up on that.
Oh dear.
Oh, man.
Alright,
MJ is a
back up.
flightless bird, and you have triggered their fight and flight response.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, back to our regularly scheduled program of Doom.
and
That's right,
terror.
I'm a penguin.
I'm gonna stop.
Or a
And in the
kiwi or something.
tower, in the distance towering, is a bluish clock.
Mhm.
The tower itself.
I hate you.
I title dropped that shit so hard.
Yes, you did.
Thank you, Psycho.
Fuck you, MJ. No, I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
an
just
instigator,
is the
okay?
fuck you.
Mhm.
Before you all move forward,
Mhm.
I want to warn you. The tower will test you before you are allowed to go into its inner sanctum.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How?
It's different for most people. If I could find a way to bypass it for you, I would. I know you all are exhausted. But usually only on the first floor.
Okay then.
So it's a prove you're worthy to enter, success, good to go.
What? What if it's not good to go?
I think you can already guess the answer of what that is.
Be referring to the weird demented dog?
Mm-mm.
No, that is merely just something normal in this
I
world.
think after you.
Oh no, I'm done.
Pretty much just that confirmation is like, I think it means death.
Rather not here.
Kilara
This
will
world is brutal.
Kilara will step up and say,
Well, fine. Bring on your test.
On my test. He will lead you to the entrance of the clock tower. A
Mhm.
double door.
Hey, look! He didn't get all of them.
Wait.
There'd be a good chuckle on Key's end of that one.
I implore you to try your keys.
I'm
And
just
on
gonna
that being
chuckle.
like, and on that being said, it's like a magic door. Bolt other magic ain't gonna work, huh?
It's the only thing keeping the clock tower safe from the outside forces.
Hey, doors haven't steered us wrong at this point. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll see you up there. As you then watch as he pulls from the side of his belt a grappling hook gun as he points it up and shoots it up towards the roof.
okay, he's Batman. Okay.
No, he's fucking Fox.
Mm.
As you watch as he then sails up into the air to the top of the clock tower. Good luck.
You see Kilara with the just strongest look of just absolute like disdain, just like I'm so pissed off at you, like what the fuck? Like it's fucking cheating. Ugh.
It's not cheating, it's earned.
Just snarling.
To be fair, Lex is probably not much better as there's now more like a fan tail in the back that's just kind of thumping on the back.
Mm-hmm.
He'd just be like, keep going, like thinking to herself, or no, she'd probably be thinking out loud. Maybe I could fly up. No, still have to pass the test. Damn it.
Yeah.
Very silently, kind of to herself. But if anyone's around, like the rest of the party would be able to hear it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it'd be that easy.
I'd rather
Usually if
just
it's got
climb.
Usually, if it's got a magic door and test involved, you try to bypass test, it goes fuck you.
Fine. Let's do this test thing and
I'm gonna look around at all of them.
do your best to survive, please. I don't want to see either of you dead on the floor.
Same to you.
Wait. Before we go, I did think of one other thing. Didn't get time to prep any of this beforehand, but kind of fidget through bag and kind of pull out what looks to be like some like kind of homemade trail mix kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something for the road or before we go in.
Trail mix?
Trail mix.
Is this like magical trail mix?
It's magical trail mix. You know damn well what it is. Eat the fucking mix.
I'll
Oh, yeah,
eat the
no.
mix.
Like, while Keelar is saying that, he'd just be like, her portion? Hump. No complaints, no questions.
Same, just
Yeah.
digging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm just confirming one detail here before my brain melts away into nothing. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Because I always forget this one detail. Fucking details. Special treats. Okay, so I only get 3. Key, you got 1. Belza, Kilara, you 2 as well. And you all get. Where is it? I am blind. This part equal to 4 plus your proficiency bonus. So 7 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah. Chefy for the win.
Chefy for the win.
Mhm.
And now my brain functions, and I know I've been using the wrong one. So I get 1 too. Yay, 7 temp HP. After my near-death experience.
Mhm. Magical trail mix.
I
Magical
mean,
solution to everything.
honestly, probably like lots of cinnamon and other mix in there, so it's almost candied, kind of.
Ooh. Oh, like caramelized and like almost like what is that stuff called? The popcorn with peanuts and stuff in it.
Oh yeah.
Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, Cracker Jacks.
And
Magical
like
Cracker
Cracker Jacks, it's time to get cracking.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're looking at a door.
A double door.
Dumbledore. Got it. I'm gonna go up to the Dumbledore and
Word.
how does it open?
It's a push, not a pull.
I
in
try
fact-
to slide
Thank
rather
you.
than push or pull because that's
Well.
how I function.
That's fair. You slide into the door, and that constitutes a push, so the door pushes open
Okay.
in a forceful manner as
Mhm.
you take the head. And as you enter in, the entire room lights up I couldn't say yellow there for a second. A yellow panel of light, and in the middle, a strange individual, more metallic. It looks like one of the creatures of mist.
Mhm.
You turn your head towards the stairwell on the left, only to be met with a wall of wind.
Okay. So we must pass the test in this room to get past the wall of wind.
Yes.
Interesting. I'll look away from the wall of wind back to the middle. And it's a man standing in the center? A figure?
A metallic man, not a warforge. This man is encased in metal. You see his body has flesh underneath it.
Mhm.
As it says, the tower wishes to test you. Do you accept the test?
Yeah, I think we do.
Hearing that cocking crossbow, and just let's get this done and over with.
I lightly
Fine.
snarl at him.
As the light strands lift from the light itself and coil around this metallic figure,
Mhm.
coalesce and converging and transforming him.
Uh-oh. We haven't even seen his final form.
Oh no.
As a new figure stands before you, armed with a long sword and a firearm in one hand, I would like you all to roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
Yay! Remember to click those tokens.
Almost forgot.
Again.
I rolled a fucking 10. Whack!
Ah, yes, double left click shenanigans. I need to.
And actually, to be fair, we had
Mhm.
disadvantage, so I'll go ahead and just use the disadvantage.
Oh,
on my
you
initiative.
are correct. We all roll
So let
advantage.
me.
That's so weird. Ah!
I had a
Oh.
crit.
That's rude.
Thank you.
Fuck your
Global
disadvantage.
Oh
Mm.
man,
Mine didn't go through at all?
I forgot about the
Shit.
disadvantage. Well, Psycho strikes back.
Well, I got a 7, and I need to possibly update beyond 20 or something?
Or just, did you click over to the features tab? Did you sync up?
Yes. Yes, I did. Give me a moment.
Just refresh your page.
Yeah, refreshing both.
It's not stream technical difficulties today, everyone.
It
Our
is
track
player
record is not
hardship.
holding.
So say, let's talk about the achievement of the fact that how long did we have streaming technical difficulties? And for
Ooh.
once, it's not streaming technical difficulties.
I mean, to be fair, part of it was your computer parts were failing.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, features and traits. It should have did the thing. You know, just for the sake of it, closing out the entire browser and reopening it that way. Just to really make sure this fucker functions.
I can't believe I rolled a nat 1 on my initiative. Ugh.
Buddy.
I mean, it's better to roll it there than to roll it actually in the combat.
That's
True, but still, oof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Turns out I wasn't ready for the challenge.
That. Click off token just to see if it will do as intended.
Says you have a 7 for your initiative.
Yeah. I had to manually input it, and it's still not going. Ah. Okay, there we
There
go.
it is.
Oh, it's a 4 now. I'll take that.
Oh boy, we're doing so good, guys.
This is
Starting with
basically-
so, out of Belza and Lexa, who has the higher initiative?
We tied.
Uh,
Honestly, Belza, you go first, unless you really want me to go first.
I can go first.
Rock and roll.
I think it's time for some new music.
Indeed.
Yay!
Ah, yes, the Silver Lining Epic Psycho. Silver lining indeed. Thanks for those temporary hit points. I'll need them.
You're welcome.
Begin. Starting with Belza. You have first in the turn order.
Time for violence. Do what you do. Do a rage. The last rage I have. And do a reckless bonk, which is straight because I have disadvantage.
Oh, with your anchor?
With the kukri. I'm gonna be depending on that son of a bitch right now.
Oh, I don't think you'd have disadvantage, would you?
Mm-mm. The kukri is a single-headed weapon, so you should
Yeah.
be fine.
Yay. Yay, reckless.
It's only disadvantage if it's a two-handed weapon.
Call it a hunch, I think it hits. I don't know, DM, a 27?
I'm gonna take a reaction to that. I have to beat your 27. With a roll. And I've scored a natural 20. As this creature, he dodges out of the way of your strike. But he's not done, as he then takes the sword, primes it straight forward, and tries to jam it into your body. Granting him advantage from your recklessness, am I assuming correct?
Yes.
19. On die. Thankfully, it's just a long sword. So 24 to hit. And since it's one-handing, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
5. Well, that was a worthless turn. Lexa.
Lexa, it is your
Yeah.
turn.
Exciting. Let's... Honestly, we probably want to keep this simple. So... Yeah! We're gonna do a cantrip city, bitch. It's pretty much just seeing this jab, and it's just like... Can you pick anybody better to fight than the one person here that's, like, handicapped, you little fucker? With wisdom saving throw.
14.
Failed.
Alright.
So...
See it?
Oh, no. 2 points of psychic damage, but they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Alright.
And
It is
then
their
I will
turn.
well, I'm gonna mic use movement to move, but after that,
By all means, take your turn.
that's it. I'm just moving over to this direction.
It's now their turn. Their weapon brandished. They make an attack with their longsword against your sister. Still reeling the effects of Reckless, are we?
Yep.
Well, let me ask. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
As it misses. This creature is then going to wrap itself around you. Stow its long sword within its coat and pull out its firearm and points it towards your sister.
Oh,
And I'm
fuck.
gonna burn that inspiration to get advantage on the attack. Thank you. Here. Lexa,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a unnatural 20 does hit you.
No, it doesn't. I'm kidding. Yes, it does.
Aww. As you take 8 points of piercing damage as you feel a bullet enter into your side.
Fucker.
With its unnatural speed, it stows that pistol and draws forth its longsword, ready in combat with Belza once more. It is now going to be Kalar's turn.
Wunderbar. I have extra attack. So basically what I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to for my for this challenge, I'm going to shift into were hyena form.
After
And
the Sailor Moon transformation sequence, right?
yes, basically I throw my hand up. No, I just basically Hulk out and just and grab at my boomerang and twist around and wing it in the creature's direction for a ranged attack. I'm not going to do sharpshooter on this because I don't know what the armor class of this creature is yet. Oh, I wish I did.
Natural 20. Let's go.
I'm going to pump into
Crit
this a
City.
superiority die
Crit City, bitch.
for an extra d8, which because it's rolled, it would technically be doubled as well, I believe. Okay. So I guess that's only 13 plus 2, so 15 damage. Not a great crit.
Did you roll your d8?
Not yet, no.
Well, your 2d8 in this cut.
Oh boy, 2 more damage.
Damage is damage.
No.
Boy.
Just damage. In total, how much did you deal?
17. That was the weakest critical I probably could have gotten. And
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
could
going
be
to do
worse.
is I throw it and then I just like claw at the ground with my hands and I like kind of leap forward and run on all fours and then catch it in the air using my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Catch it in midair on the rebound and I catch it and kind of spin with a swing two-handed great club attack for a 17 to hit.
You said you're in great were hyena form?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna expend his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And a 14 doesn't do it as he tries to dodge out of the way like he did with Belza, but you have caught him,
Okay.
forcing an attack to hit him. Roll damage.
Okay. That'll be 12 bludgeoning damage. Why is the roll... Okay, fine. So 12
Digital
bludgeoning
dice
damage.
fucking you.
I know, I hate digital dice so much. So I do that, and because it's still the thing, it says as a bonus action when you shift, on the turn that you shift, you're able to still, as part of that bonus action, initiate a bite attack. Am I able to do
Yes.
that?
Yeah, you haven't used your bonus action yet, have you?
Well, I used the bonus action to shift, but on the turn that you shift, you can use the bonus action to shift and take the bite. But it was when I shifted, I started a ways away, so I'm asking if I have permission to do so. If not, that's fine.
Yeah, you do have permission.
Okay. Oop, not my net. Hold on. Sorry.
Mm.
22 to hit.
22 hits. Roll damage.
5 non-magical piercing
An extra
damage
5 damage.
as I latch on. And that's rolling my turn.
Is he grappled?
No. Just for
Okay.
flavor, I latched on for a moment and then pulled away.
Kisora. Gesundheit. Someone's got the sneezes.
I
Let's
do.
see.
I'm muted on my end, but
They decided to still go through.
well, that was stream anyway.
And no, go right here so I can get it clear.
Oh.
And crossbow shenanigans. That whiffs.
Oh no.
Does it?
It is a 12.
Yes, it does. Your shot whiffs horribly as it lands in the pillar on the opposite end of the room.
And there's probably this moment of her just, shit, haven't used this often. Reloads and just kind of, fuck it. That'll be it.
Putting us to Belza.
Back to violence. The only thing she knows how to do well. And this kukri is going to be her saving grace, so reckless.
Go for it. Natural 20.
Dodge this!
Pretty awesome.
And our grand total damage is... Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Hell yes.
Healthy.
Very healthy.
Girl's very angry.
Very angry. The loss of an arm really, really, really tugs at you.
Ah,
You get a second
Any other
attack,
things
right?
for your turn, Belza?
Actually, I get to attack twice because I am a barbarian. I forgot.
Mhm.
Let's make that attack roll.
My brain cannot brain.
Your brain's defaulting to caster because that's usually what you end up playing.
Yeah.
A 23 does hit. Roll damage. How do you end this thing's existence?
Yeah.
Probably aiming straight for the head. Fuck you!
You pierce it with the kukri, the face, the illusion of whatever magic was holding this thing's form into this of the hunter that you were facing. Fades. And the room goes dark. You are now in this darkened room. And before you is not the silhouette of the hunter, but the silhouette of the machine that this thing possessed. And as you pull the kukri free, you see that you have pulled off some of the metal with it, revealing a face. Badly stabbed, but a face nonetheless. Would you like to roll me a perception or history check?
Anyone?
Anyone who's near it, which is, in this case, Kilara and Belza.
Oof. 10.
The familiarity is stifling. You don't know who it is.
Funky.
You do see the wall of air on the second floor disappear. You are free to go up the clock tower.
Yay! Fucking stairs.
Did his weapons dematerialize?
They did.
Alright, just making sure. Alright, fine. I'm still in were hyena form for a minute, I guess. Not very long. Let me check and make sure. Yep, for 1 minute. I will tag along.
Do you think there's going to be more of those fights?
Hopefully not. He did say first floor tests only, usually.
I hope so. All I know is at this rate, I fucking miss home, and that's saying something.
No kidding. Please, please don't have food. Good food.
By the way, Belza,
Yeah,
look a natural kukri in your hands.
thanks.
Welcome.
Probably. To be honest, she probably hasn't even noticed that she hasn't. Her disguise is fucked, so let's just,
Yeah.
Recognize. You have free range of the cabin. Let's get moving.
up to the side because she's clinging onto the side that her good arm can actually. Just marching upstairs. Why is it always fucking stairs?
Well,
I mean, could be worse. You could be rock climbing.
And I'll pat the spot where there was an arm.
Ugh.
he'd just be, giggling off to the side and just, well, usually with things like this, the idea is to tire out any would-be attackers. So stairs is a nice thought and benefit.
There's a nice thought. Yeah, sure.
This is bullshit.
Meanwhile, he just kind of stops for a moment, looks up, looks back to the rest of them, has a shitty grin, and just, I could be flying now technically, but looks at the rest of them. I'll stay with you guys.
Appreciate it.
You want somebody to carry you?
Probably some level of like shit, like resting bitch face of like, sweetie, if you fly, we are flying. I am not staying down here walking this by myself.
There's probably a laugh and just, no, fair. Understandable, but kind of looking back towards Kilara Belzo. Yeah, no, I'll save that for later shenanigans.
Oh, he's got a lot of stairs. Jeez. All right.
We're
Very scenic.
going up the fucking tower, fucking tower, fucking tower. That probably actually resonates through the tower. Just
If I look over the edge, I'm gonna kind of come up to the edge and look over the balcony, the railing, whatever, down at the mechanical gears and all the counterweights and everything. Do I see anything? Oh my god! Okay. Do I see anything of specific interest, like that?
Probably.
Okay. Bear.
Probably muted.
Oh, might be muted, yeah. I do not hear a bear.
I do not either.
Did headset die?
Okay, Discord decided to pull a weird thing. Disconnect MP from the entire call.
rude.
Oh no.
Welcome back.
As
I have
you
this
start to
connect.
make your way up the third floor, you saw the beautiful stained glass gear as it turns.
Interesting.
And as it turns, this astral projection of wings unfurls underneath your feet. Would anyone like to roll a religion or an arcane check to try and figure what this is out?
Oh, yeah, no.
Or
With him doing arcane.
I'll
Because it's a,
I'll
ooh,
do it.
pretty. This is of interest.
do religion just for funsies.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
0.
okay.
14.
Oh shit.
Okay, Kilara. Okay, Belza.
Dumbass squad.
Yay!
Kilara and Belza, you recognize the spell of protection.
Mm-hmm.
This protects anything coming up from the second floor and below, should the first defense fail. And with the 14 religion, you understand that this is angelic in nature.
Okay. So, angels in a deadly place of mist and other werewolf bullshit? What the fuck?
Hey, as long as it ain't aimed at us.
You know, that's valid.
just
And
for
you,
a moment to break the fourth wall clause. If you're looking for people to play with, we do have a Discord server, a place through Start Playing that you can find a group to play with, and you are always welcome to hop in and find a game if you can fit into a game.
Yes.
And we
Thank
can
you,
do
Maury.
a yeah. Um, bleh, words. I will say, at least on my end, I have games that I run. Like, I run 2 to 3 games a week through Start Playing. And you
Mhm.
can find my info in that in the panels down below.
Yes, we'd love to have you. In fact, first game's on me if you would like to hop into a game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm going to call
my.
it now. So I will proceed ahead as well and just say,
I'm not sure about all this magic, divine protection stuff, but I mean, if it keeps us alive, it keeps us alive.
He's just nodding. It does its job pretty well for keeping some things out. There are times where strong enough things can just kind of waltz on through.
And you make it to the top, the inner sanctum.
mhm.
You see the scene before you. It is a couple beds, chest, cask, a workbench area, books strewn about the place, and the hunter, who is currently at the desk as he is studying the materials that he's gotten.
Mhm.
He hears you. Ah, I see. You passed.
You sound like you didn't expect it to happen.
It was short notice, and you are all wounded from your previous fight.
Hmm.
I apologize for the pessimistic behavior.
That one is just a not injured, but like little mode of magic, and then like it fizzles. Mostly tapped.
Again, apologies for the pessimistic behavior. As for the big blue one, what was it, Bells?
Yeah, what? No,
Come on over here. Emotion. Have a seat.
plop down. Ugh, fucking stairs.
Okay, or sit on the side of the table. That's fine. He then reaches over across the desk, and he grabs what looks to be a wooden arm. He then starts to. He motions with the whole part of the prosthesis where your stump will go, and he's like, "Stump,
Not sure that'll hold up for long, but
stump,
In
please."
the background. It'll work for a few fights at least.
she'll offer up the stump.
He'll fit it, and then he'll take what looks to be a tether to it, and then it slowly pushes into your arm as you feel it touch bone. This a small, what feels like something sharp grates against it.
Fucking son of a.
How do you? And as you do that, I assume you push him away.
No, she's. Her other hand is clawing into the desk, but she's hanging in there.
Kilara is, by the
You're
way,
tough.
not very far away. They're kind of standing ready to hop in if necessary. They don't necessarily trust this person.
You're tough. I'll give you that.
It's a bit,
I
a
hate
bit dusty.
allergies.
It's a little dusty in this attic, isn't it?
It is home, nonetheless. For me, at least. Flex your hand.
She does.
No, silly. The prosthetic.
give it a try.
And you flex it as if you had your own arm.
That'll do for now, but I tend to get a little overzealous.
Well, easy fix. In the meantime, though, he still has his hand on your arm, your prosthetic arm. He then flips a latch on it and opens up a compartment where you see a vial is in there attached to a mechanical device. A pump, if you will, which then you follow the pump. It leads to that tether that goes straight to your bone. The vial is empty. Should you ever find yourself in a bad pinch, fill this vial with healing potion, and it will activate upon you falling unconscious. This is connected to your nerves now.
Cool. Nice tech. Reminds me of stuff back home.
I don't even know where your home is.
You don't want to see it.
Meanwhile, he's just.
If it's better than
"Well,"
here, I'll take it.
It's
You want
not.
to
He's kind of like, debatable.
Yeah. Eh. Not ideal.
He picks up a book from the stack here. Is your curiosity sated? What was it, Kilara?
Yes, Kilara? And no. Curiosity's never sated.
Good choice. Keeps most people alive.
Meanwhile, he's kind of like half eyeing the different sects and just history and other things, or notes.
He sits down, opens the book, and starts reading it. A little bit of A, a little bit of B, a whole lot of C.
What are we supposed to do while we're here? Just hide out?
For one, all of you look like you're shit. I think it's for
Sorry, one more time?
Try that again.
It was cutting in and out hard.
you all look like shit. What? Oh,
Some
I
of
love
us-
technical difficulties.
It just cuts out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, I think these guys need rest. I'm still feeling right as rain, so why don't you guys take 5 and I'll keep an eye out as I stare straight across at the figure reading a book.
If any of you
Kilara.
need a bath, there is a wash basin. And he motions with one finger towards the stairwell here. Up that flight of stairs, there's a wash basin. But mind you, that is my personal quarters.
Like, you just see P looking up towards the stairs. How large is it?
Large enough to fit a whole person for the water basin. My quarters, not very large. And that's how I like it.
Kilara lifts an arm, not still looking in the direction of the guy, and just gives a sniff under their arm for a sec. You see a quick reflex of, "Ugh," and then puts the arm back down. It's like,
Maybe later.
Oh my word.
P,
If no one else
last
is taking
thing.
the offer, I'm going to go for the wash basin.
I'll be behind you. And there's a thought of thinking about it. Actually, I think I'll go with.
What?
And then he's just kind of looking towards the hunter, goes with Alexa, and just kind of like in step whispers in Infernal, remember my actual size.
I can hear that.
That was an infernal. Does he understand
He says
infernal?
it back.
He knows Infernal.
It's just a moment of stop, blink, looks over. Not many know that language.
It's a dead one. There hasn't been a demon or a fiend or a devil here in ages.
And it's just this moment of random question. What about Fae? Pixies? Anything like that?
To be frank, yes and no. When you're done with your bath and you're all rested up, we'll have a talk.
Just the moment of yes and no. That is concerning.
I'm definitely giving him a look like, what am I, chopped liver?
He looks up from the book. At this rate, you look it. I highly recommend you rest.
Rude, but fair. I'll take that bath next.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye out for you. I don't want you getting any more hurt.
Thanks. Ow. Looking down, probably looking at her arm. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of adjusting her collar
Alright.
and probably switching back. Don't ask.
These are seats, then, I take it?
Yes.
Kilara will take a seat and kind of perch a little bit. Sit very non-binarily.
Also probably needs to lay down because she has had
Just
the
like in the dreams. He's just sitting contently, reading the book.
Is there a title on the book?
No, it's blank. But it does have gold trim in the shape of a box along the bases of the cover.
Okay.
Aye, so after we rest up here, they take their beds. What's the plan? Because we need to get our boy back.
The plan is to know what your boy is.
Sometimes a little full of himself. Can be a sweetheart. Can be. But can also be a hard ass. Little stubborn, headstrong. He can be a lot of things, really. Kind of a mess.
Don't I know it? Once you're all rested up, I'll fill a little more blanks in about what Silas what he was. A little more clear.
I'll be honest with you.
I assume that you'll be honest.
You're not wrong. I don't much care for what people were. You see, I used to be a criminal. I used to be somebody who did some awful things. Way back in the day. That ain't me anymore. These people seem to like me, and I like them a lot too. So, it's not really where you came from, it's who you are now. That's what I care about.
I agree with that sentiment and that statement. I used to be a test subject. And then I escaped. And here we are.
Well, I'm happy for your freedom.
Oh, that freedom was earned years ago.
Right, well, you got anything with WIDs on it?
I look at the blank book.
You know what? What's your flavor of book?
I don't read, so I don't know. I usually just look at nudie mags.
He looks towards the right side, where he sees a pile of books and he finds. Uh, this has a spicy picture or two. Picks up a book from deep within the pile
Mhm.
and hands it.
Oh no. Am I getting the equivalent of a Kama Sutra?
I mean, I guess
The
Okay.
wording of a spicy picture.
it only
was
has
new.
2 pictures in it. The rest is
I would-
words, and those
I would
pictures are
assume.
spicy. It's a
I
trashy romance novel.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it out, but I'm also going to try to sleight of hand my hold on. My Feywild Gone Wild or whatever. Fey Gone Wild? Feyplay, that's what it is. Feyplay magazine.
Fair play.
And I want to try to sleight of hand it into that to make it look like I'm reading the book, but I'm actually just going to look at my Nudie Mag.
You're gonna try to
Roll
pull
a
they
sleight of
did.
hand.
20.
I mean, you succeed against one person in the room.
And I try to make it look like
tell you
I'm.
it's not.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you, Belza is definitely the one you succeeded against.
Oh, so he knows. Kilara doesn't know that he knows,
Oh.
but I'm going
He
to look at
knows.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
I'm go-
being
Go ahead.
he's being polite.
Uh huh.
There's probably like a barest of head nod, and just
Mhm.
continue reading.
Hmm.
Kilara's going to look at it as if like, wow, like kind of trying to look astute and a little bit more, I don't know, just a little bit more intelligent than they are. But they're gonna actually be flipping through this nudie bag.
Nice.
All right. And as Kalar is doing that, I do want to say thank you, Claus, for giving us a follow, as we are now so close to getting our emotes.
Hey,
Hey.
Woo.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Free. Anyways,
Now,
Alright.
everyone can apply a long rest to yourselves.
Elsa no longer
And-
smells like blood because she finally took a bath.
We are now level 6, and I think this is a good point for us to take a quick 10-minute break.
Oh
Feel free to get
shit.
your snacks, get your hydrate, level your characters up, and we'll continue the story.
Hey, folks.
Sounds great.
Be right back.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know. And I remembered to unmute this time. Good job, me.
Good job.
yeah.
Woohoo!
Welcome back, everybody.
Yay. Welcome back to Alter's Den Adventures.
And the,
Ah,
and the dumbass squad is at it again.
Not really.
We're off to a great start. Yes, somebody is proud of me for remembering to unmute. I have improved from the start of the stream. Look at me go.
Neato.
somebody's got to be proud. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks.
Um,
Man, I'm tired. That's just
Feel
the
bad.
character, not me. I'm good to go. So happy to be here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's feeling well rested, yeah? Bathed,
Oh,
not stinky.
About as good as I can expect.
Yeah. Belza, you doing all right?
I'll be okay.
Mind you, you do see the spicy romance novel that
Yeah.
Kilar is holding, and then inside you do see the play Faye.
oh, jeez.
And I'll give a kind of
So-
just give a thumbs up. Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's trying to, and I'm gonna try to sleight of hand it back into my pack and just be like,
I was just trying to, read up.
Oh, that
Yes, I
reminds me.
bet.
Yes.
The wonderful adventures of Mrs. Carter and her lover, Fiasco, is such a riveting tale of wonder and sexual excitement.
Oh, that's what the book was about. Oh.
I mean, you
Can I
just
borrow
make more
this?
spicy with what you put in there.
I put. Come Can I borrow this?
It's been a while since I laughed. Oh, I was hoping the lot of you would be very interesting and fun. Ah, it's been a long while.
Yeah, I can picture like when like saying Key were coming up from the Key was like in human form. At this point, Key's just like, you know what? Fuck it. And just flies down the stairs in tiny glowing pink pixie form. Because it's a large enough space. She's like, I wanna fly. I wanna fly. We're in safe. Fuck it.
Alright. If you want any questions to get off your chest, now would be the time. I'll try my best to answer them.
Naughty book is now in my inventory.
You were gonna say something earlier, is it?
Honestly, it was a side thing before the questions, but pretty much like, sis, do you need a potion or anything, hun?
I'll be okay for now, but she kind of shows her the little slot.
I'll go ahead and slide you a potion of greater healing.
Set it into the thing. It'll keep me alive. I can keep this arm intact.
Well, you now know what not to go after.
By the way, as long as we're giving things to each other, I'm gonna pull out a stone and just kind of toss it a few times to catch it in my hand. Who wants this? I'm gonna show it to you. It's a stone of good luck.
Lex will raise her hand. I can take it, I guess.
I'm gonna toss it lightly in your direction. You have a stone of good luck now.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Also, I'm gonna pull out the beetle timekeeping device that I got while in that fantastical market that we were in. They'll pull it out, and it's shaped like a beetle. Kind of. You said it was like a magical, like an arcano-mechanical device, right?
Yeah, like a beetle, but when you kind of click it together, the wings open up to show the timepiece.
Yeah. I'm gonna slide it across the table over to Key's direction and say,
I think maybe you might like these. Maybe.
Looks at it,
Mhm.
picks it up, kind of inspecting it, like, nice, pretty. Clicks it,
Yeah.
has the thing pop up, and it's like, ooh.
I thought it was pretty and kind of neat. Maybe you can add it to your collection of pretty neat things.
And there's just this, and just fixed back into the pack. And just, worth it.
Yeah, it's basically like a stopwatch or something, right? Like or not a stopwatch, but a pocket watch, kind of.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
it's like a little fan. It's like an insect pocket watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Fancy.
Comes off as very fey to me, so I thought like,
And
For
it says
starters-
that it is 8 a.m.
For starters, do you ever clean up here?
I'm mostly out collecting materials, killing monsters, and when I do get back, reading books and sleeping.
That explains the dust. Got it. Great.
You're welcome to clean up for me, but I doubt you want to do that in your current predicament.
We do have other things on our mind, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting Silas back.
Speaking of silence.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Silas isn't what you thought he was.
There's this definite kind of head tilt blank stare. You and him have similar origins or something, I guess?
Think of us as twins. Silas is a Kalishtar, or was a a Kalishtar.
And just
Calla what?
was before.
Up until you all started here, there was a call. I remember that at one point our dreams, normally when one of us sleeps, we gain the memories of the other. I stopped receiving Silas's memories about a week ago. It is at this point where you realize about a week ago is when Silas started to really start to feel homesick.
I
That moment of, wasn't that when you
Yeah,
started homesick?
he started acting real
carnival.
weird.
Hmm.
Just confirming over the table. Didn't we say Sal was starting to get homesick when we had the whole situation at the Witchlight Carnival with the mirrors?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then normally I would have received some memories from him. We are linked in a way. But now none of that happens. I can no longer use my psychic abilities from being a Kalishtar anymore. I am more or less just a normal man.
At this point, Key's just kind of finger underneath mouth and just kind of, something severed link. And at that point, she's just like, looks at the rest of them. Could it be that skull he was fixated on when we first entered?
That's another
Well,
thing. I don't think it was the skull. But
was it the weirdo that was part mist or something?
The one with them.
Yeah.
Yermis.
Tell us more then.
That man you encountered is known as Yermis. Yermis is a immortal being. He cannot be killed by normal means. I don't know. I've tried killing him a couple times. Poison, bullets, stabbing. Nothing.
My,
Nothing keeps him down.
my fist went right through him like he was fucking mist.
Yeah, I encountered the same issue.
Just keep listening to this, looking for towards Alexa, and tells me we found our card maker, possibly.
Card maker?
And then he'll just be like, short version or long version? Which one you want to know?
Preferably the short, because we don't have a lot of time, I think.
And it's just, so there's 66 people that are immortal. All of them created a card of sorts. We're physical embodiments of a specific card, Silas included.
That's half the reason we're trying to find him.
What was his card called?
He was Fates.
Fates? That doesn't seem right. I thought it'd be stuck up his ass card or something like that. I don't know.
He is very stoic. I'll give you that. Lovable in a way, but he needs to loosen up.
I mean, we got to see it at least once.
Just kind of once. I'd prefer more often.
Snowball
True.
fight was very pleasant, yes.
It's just that,
I
you
mean-
do get those memories.
And
Yeah.
when we see him next and we knock him out of his fucking sad boy times, I'm punching him at least once for good measure. Just for putting us through this fucking bullcrap.
Fair enough.
It's just,
But be wary that it isn't his will.
Nodding. Yeah, probably Yarmus, the one that probably made his card.
No, I don't think
Fucking
it's
with him?
Yarmus. Yarmus doesn't control. It doesn't feel like he can alter fate.
Hmm.
Makes me wonder why. Could he have wanted Silas so he could?
Maybe. But that's what we need to find out. So, I think it's best for you all to find out instead of me. I work best alone, and my goal is to find Yarmus and find out what he's planning. I need all of you to find out what's up with Silas, and if I am to guess, it'd be the same place we come from, the lab.
Oh, great.
I don't like the sound of that, but bit of a stretch. Well rested, tank is full. Where are we going? What direction?
He pulls out a piece of paper and starts to make a map. You're not going through the sewers, thankfully, but you are heading towards the coastal region. There you'll find a cave. This is the cave I used to get out. He hands you the map key.
And just kind of takes it, looks it over. Okay. You used it to get out. That's probably guarded and few other things at this point, if they know of it.
What
Haven't been
routes?
there in a while, but
What routes and techniques would you recommend to avoid those fucking things? I ain't losing this arm again.
to avoid those monsters, the beluga.
I'm sorry, the what? The beluga?
Beluga.
Okay. Is that what those wolf men were?
Yes. They are wolf men who saw the truth, and therefore clawed their eyes out in order to stop seeing.
Oh, that's some fucked up shit.
At least that's what the rumor says.
Is there
You-
any weakness to these wolf men?
Silvered weapons.
How about magical?
Magical will bypass the resistance, but silver will stop the regeneration.
It's this
Okay.
moment of, they have, why am I not surprised?
Fire will slow it down, but it won't stop it.
Any chance you have any spare silvered weapons left over? Or could you silver a weapon?
No, but where you're going, there is silver.
Okay.
Will be
Okay.
of use then.
Yeah, we could do that.
Your weaponry is also very underdeveloped.
Hey, I like my anchor.
I can tell.
And kind of putting her hand on one of the hooks. This is traditional back of where I come from. You ever see somebody take down a mammoth?
No, I don't even know what a mammoth looks like.
He's just laughing. Ever see her just racking brain, just like snapping finger? Elephant. Bigger, fur instead of the weird skin, and much larger tusks.
No.
All right.
They're huge. A lot of meat. Good fur.
Good fur, warm fur. Good fur. And then there's this moment of her just kind of like,
Strange, but alright. I'll take your word for it.
Well, we'll move along to where this, where the silver is, and we can try and use that. We gotta stop those guys from, regenerating. Also, we gotta figure out how to get some regenerating, because you need your arm back.
Would be nice.
Can we, by chance, is there any possibility of us, like, reverse engineering this regeneration these wolfmen have, these beluga?
There is, but you're not gonna like it.
I didn't say I'd have to like it, just if it's possible. All we need to know.
Kill one and bring its body back.
Will do.
Okay on.
Payback.
Make
Does
sure
it
you
have
have
to
the
be-
silver.
Does it have to be a whole body?
No, I just need the core of it. Its torso and head. The arms, those come back if you chop off. But be
Okay.
wary. If you see one with a sword, just run.
With a sword?
I
Why?
just kind of,
Why?
well, points to Belza. Isn't that the end result of one of those?
That's only if they bite you.
Attack from afar, got it.
That's one way. But the beluga are the least of your problems. They're more towards the inner city where the church is.
Further afield, there's what exactly?
Worse things.
Worse? Those are pretty awful.
That is vague
wrong.
and not at all enlightening.
Also, only near the church? Hunting ground? What for?
It's where the truth was.
Well, we need to go
The
find a boy.
beluga saw the truth. They stick near the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever we see a high volume of them, that's where we want to stick away from, but... can we do anything to this truth?
You could kill its avatar.
And who's the avatar?
Yermus, I'm assuming?
No. Yermis is for lack of better terms, an outsider much like yourselves.
Okay.
He's merely got control of the town and calls it... Well, he's got control of the city and calls it Yermis. But its true name is Nocturna.
Okay.
So again, who is the truth?
The truth is something that can't be explained with words alone. And it is beyond our comprehension at the same time. Have you ever stared at an ink blot before?
Wait. Yes! When we first took this job, they pulled up a bunch of ink images and asked what I saw. I remember
I'm
this
so
test.
glad you remembered.
Yeah.
It's like staring at an ink blot that's ever shifting into different things. It is a thing, a representation in front of your eyes, but your mind registers it differently.
Uh-huh.
It has a physical form.
Wait, so there wasn't like a true real answer? It was just interpretive?
Yes,
Ah,
the test was interpretive, Kalara,
damn
much
it.
like the truth. But the truth is also a living thing here.
Kilara crosses their arms in frustration, like,
Could have told me there was no real answer. I would have told them to go fuck themselves.
Oh, dear Lord.
I can't really explain the truth to you it without it acknowledging it or deciding what to do. But it is inert. It does not act with malicious intent towards others. It merely is just there.
It exists, and that is all. But staring at it causes madness.
Yeah.
So, maddening
Thankfully,
truth or cave of silver?
Cave of Silver?
the silver is only good against the beluga, the wolfmen. Against the truth, you need a more magical solution.
Alright. Well, we've got magic weapons. That's all we've got. I mean,
But
you've been here
I'm t-
forever. Do you know anything else? Anything that might help us to take this truth out?
if I knew that, I would have done it already.
True, true.
But the truth
So,
is inherently tied to this place. It's best to ignore it. Our main focus is your boy.
it's just which cave?
Yeah.
Lab.
Let's go armor up.
Find out what you can.
Go get our idiot.
Yeah, let's go. Time is of the essence, I guess. What do we, before we go after him, what do we have to expect of him? Because he was out of it, and I don't want him to turn on us again. I don't want to have to kill him.
We need to find the source of what is causing him to be disconnected from the outside world and be under Yarmus's control. If we could find that, we can stop it from exerting itself over him, which is why you're going to the lab where he came from.
Okay.
Where I came from. Any other questions?
Which way to the cave?
Key has the map. But in the meantime, he then pulls from his jacket four wrist-mounted grappling hooks. Use these to come in and out of the tower, unless, of course, you want to go through the front again.
Just this moment of I'd rather not take that test again.
Neato.
So, you now have a grappling hook into your inventory. You can use this as a bonus action to go 30 feet into a straight line.
Okay.
At least in combat.
Yeah. Who's gonna be? Is it only one? Do we have?
Outside of combat.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Outside of combat, it can be used as many times as necessary. In combat, as many times as necessary as well, as it is made to shoot and pull yourself in.
Okay.
No charges.
Okay. What kind of action would it be in combat to do it?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. And is it just the one, or do we all have one, or what is this like?
We'll have one.
Okay.
Everyone has one.
Okay, I will add that to my inventory. Grapple gun. Batman.
Welcome to being Batman in Bear's campaign.
Hell yes. I mean, everybody secretly wants to be Batman, so, I guess we win. I think that's a win condition.
You definitely win.
Alright.
All right. Good luck. I'll hopefully see you all again soon. In the meantime, try not to die.
Same to you.
As he goes over. I've been doing this for quite a long while. As he opens up a window pane that is on hinges, and he takes the grappling hook, shoots it out, and goes out.
Okay, but now that looks fun.
Alright.
You watch his spectral hands seep from the clock tower's gears and closes the window pane behind him.
Shall we go get our idiot?
Let's go get our idiot.
That hyena. Thanks, Psycho. I appreciate it. Yeah. Kilara will start kind of like fiddling with this new grapple gun and just like,
All right, yeah. We can do this. We can do this. Let's go.
we'll tag along.
And we make our way
Make it
into the. You can't say making my way down. Time.
Nope, I watched too much Critical Role.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a holdover. Anyway,
So, do we just want to beeline it to the cave, or what do you all want to do here?
I'm more a fan of the Z line, but you know,
Ah.
we should probably. Did we actually want to go to the place with silver mine?
I think it's the same as the lab.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, let's
It is.
confirm.
Okay, so they're one and the same. Then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was.
Get the silver, be able to do the other bit with the wolf things.
Mm-hmm. Then yeah, let's.
Get the silver,
okay.
check the lab, kill the beluga.
Mm-hmm. And probably lay low or high, because now we have grapple guns, and try not to get seen in transit. Less fighting, the better.
Mhm.
Can I, in doing so, because of my very roguish abilities for being a fighter, being a hunter and everything else, try to lead the stealth charge?
Go for it.
Okay. I will just be giving, like, pointers, being like, let's go this way, use this, dip in the shadows, things like that along the way to aid in our travel to not be seen.
Yeah. Let's make that stealth roll.
Okay. I will roll stealth. 22.
22.
Nice.
Through the city using the zip line or
Mhm.
using the
Grapple hook.
grappling hook. Easy. You go from building to building, no issues. As you then see the cathedral upon which you came from, the doors are scratched but remain firm,
Mhm.
as you can see in the distance. There is a mist, though, that is starting to crawl up towards the cathedral.
Okay. Were we
Wait.
warned about the mist?
No.
I just had a not fun thought.
Hmm.
That's the only door here, right?
Yeah.
What happens if that door gets destroyed?
Well, we just make sure that it doesn't get destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doors could be made with wood and other bullshit.
Technically, the clock tower had a door at its base that we had to walk into. It was a push. Remember?
Yeah, but magic door.
Hmm.
Keys won't work, remember?
Yeah, right. Okay, well, protected at all costs then.
Yeah.
Are we getting pretty close to be able to look at this, or are we looking at this from a distance?
From a distance, you don't see anything around.
Mm-hmm. I imagine with our distance, we're maybe like kind of this is relatively accurate that we're looking across this space and see it off in the distance at that angle.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think the right plan of attack is then? I think we should probably use shadows and stealth as best we can before we have to trigger anything.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's best.
And it's this moment of like bit of a shitty grin and all right, and gather around a little bit.
Okay.
Takes
Mhm.
moment of haven't done this in a while, but and she just kind of focuses and casts pass without a trace.
Oh fuck yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
That's a good
Yo.
buff to have. Discord decided to DC me again. Isn't it great?
Oh,
Yeah.
So I did not. You guys did not hear the description I gave of the mist of how it was crawling up the walls and kind of peeking over, but not really going over it.
mm-hmm.
It's close
Lovely.
to the first floor kind of deal.
Okay. Well, still, wait. The lab and the silver mine are this one and the same, but did we like receive actual direction on where those things were located in conjunction with the chapel?
Yes, you have a map. Key has the map currently.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we see it in this image that we're looking at, like where to go, or is this going
Yes.
to be a kind of theater of the mind? Okay.
A little theater of the mind. Sorry, it's just theater of the mind. I don't have an actual handout for it.
Oh, that's
As
fine. I was
you
just
are
curious.
then, yeah, you're directed from the right side of the chapel, following the riverbank,
Mm-hmm.
where it leads out to sea.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you guys are making your way to it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm refraining. Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate your refrain. As we arrive at the layer's entrance,
Mm-hmm. I can't tell if water or slime. Oh.
bioluminescent water.
Ah.
The waves lapping against the shore as the green tide recedes and creates light, and back and forth and back and forth.
Hot. All right.
you would definitely be watching it just mesmerized, like, ooh, pretty. And then this moment of, checks pack. Any empty bottles? Nope. Fuck.
I probably have empty potion bottles that I can chuck you.
Yeah.
'Cause
Probably.
it's that pixie brain of it's pretty, it's shiny. I want some for the road.
I have a water skin.
Give me the glowy juice.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just be an empty potion bottle and just
Okay.
quick dip, fill, pour,
Mm-hmm.
kind of marvel at it, and then just kind of blink, blink, put it back in the pouch, look over to the rest of them. Not a word.
Hey,
Yeah,
do you?
yeah, of course.
Hey, they might come in handy if we end up somewhere dark.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Is it glowing in the bottle?
It is. It makes a 5 feet dim glowing light.
Okay.
Neato burrito.
Is this the direction that we need to be headed? This is the actual mine itself.
It's the entrance, yes.
Okay. I'd like to survey and make sure there's no sentries overlooking the entrance of this mine shaft or slash laboratory.
Please roll me a perception check.
Okay. Jeez, these perception checks are awful today. 10.
I'll help out as well.
Not seeing
Is
anything. 21.
There we go.
Very quiet.
Okay.
It's
I think. Go ahead, Bizza.
kind of spooky.
Slow and steady and as stealthily as possible.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick to the shadows. Lurk. And we will go using that plus 10 from Pass Without Trace and stealth rolls.
Yep.
Roll me
Oh
those
my
stealth.
god.
Oh, that's
Oh my
rude.
god. I got a
Jeez.
36 on my
15.
stealth.
Just to show Bear and the rest of the crew.
Oh
Uh-huh.
God.
Figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do the fuckery dice thing again on the corner?
Yes.
Yep.
I bet.
Wow.
That's what we
I
do all the
bet
Brett.
time.
Reroll that.
What the fuck, Belza? Dear.
Sure. Why
How is
not?
it that you specifically are able to do that quite often?
That one's fair. At least that one's flat.
I
The 16.
got a 36.
God,
20
32.
Actually, yeah. I'm looking for 31.
Just imagine one of the springs fucking goes a little wonky and Bill's like, shit.
With Belza at a 16.
Mm-hmm. Still really good stealth rolls.
Oh yeah.
You guys are the fucking night. I'm sitting here like having to fuss with the damn arm. Like, God, damn, kidding me?
Wah.
Just imagine just fussing with the middle of the thing and just gets it fixed and then flips it off like.
You ever
He
lose a
gets
fight with
knocked
your
out
own
a
arm?
little bit.
Belza has.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll proceed ahead.
Okay. I'll need
Fuck.
Belza to stop right here.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, right
Good
there.
job. Good job. We have to be within 10 feet of Kisora, right?
Yeah.
Actually, stare at close-ish, yeah.
Grab.
Okay.
You grab something.
Fantastic. I fucked up.
Yay.
A reminder to the viewers that while you guys seem to
Yay.
enjoy dicking us, you can also give us inspiration via both channels.
I love that. By the way, please stop. Help, please.
Oh, if you get
Please.
tired of fucking with us, please help us.
They would much appreciate it, but please, just for me, I would love some inspiration.
Oh, I know
No.
you.
Do not!
Pretty please.
That being said,
With a
before
cherry
potential
on top.
concern.
He's trying to take the other arm!
We
Don't
need that arm.
I just want the other arm. I want Belza to have stick arms. She's gonna have
Ow!
pig arms at the end of this segment.
Me
Who
too.
needs a ring of regeneration on a finger? Ring of regeneration nose ring. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop.
I
That'd actually
there's
be
other
sick.
places.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A
Mm.
ring of Prince Albert of regeneration.
Ugh. But
Oh,
the nose
dear
ring is
Lord.
definitely going on the wish list now, just because of Bear. Fucking
Yeah.
torturing me!
Ring of regeneration.
Love you, Luna.
Ah!
This is for all the times in Strahd. Yeah, I remember the dragon.
That was one time!
One time too many.
Fine, you suffer more later.
Oh,
I'll
great.
take it. Because
Alright.
y'all ain't gonna have a good time now as this
Oh.
comes flying in
Boy.
right
so
next
pretty.
to Belza. It got a nat 20 on stealth roll.
Well, that's rude.
Thanks, I
It's
hate it.
a little rude because it's gonna make an attack at Not dm.exe. That's
Advantage.
not working. Please have a lovely day.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the word. Advantage at +8.
Oh,
Wabam! That is going to be a 25 to hit Belza.
Ow!
Ow, your pride is not here, as you will take 2d8 plus 5. 15 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make me a fun get grappled. So Belza is currently grappled in this
God.
thing's claws. As it grabs hold of her, it will then start to fly.
Oi, 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 jackass!
Oh no.
I assume
Taking her on top of this little plateau right here as it holds her in one hand, and you get to see this thing closely, this bat-like creature.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to a night gaunt.
Okay. I have a quick question. Point of order. I didn't hear disengage.
It did not disengage. That is correct.
May I swipe at it?
Checking its abilities. It has the flyby ability.
Oh.
Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of enemy's reach.
Fair
As it
enough.
has snatched your barbarian up into the claws,
Mm-hmm.
up onto this little terrace here. It holds her, and for our lovely viewers, I am creating a very quick handout. Because I, at 4 a.m., forgot to do this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So,
While you're doing that, do you want us to roll initiatives?
oh yes, please. Let me pull that up for you.
Mm-hmm.
because it ain't going quietly.
Mm-hmm.
As I
Also,
sneeze
how
again.
high up is
Yo!
Damn.
Fuck that earlier natural one. Bring it on.
Oh no!
Nice.
What's this?
Oh, come on. I
The
psycho.
Flask of Chaos have been released
Oh
Woo!
boy.
for 1.
I forgot to.
And what's this? 2?
Let me just do a temporary.
Wait, what?
save.
What?
2 bills?
Psycho, you mad woman.
Oh my god.
Flask of Chaos redeemed on both sides at the same time.
Wait, no, hold on.
This is
Can they do that?
Does it
Wait.
lengthen out?
hell.
Does it lengthen out the time?
This
Ah,
is a fun
Yes.
moment because this is an uncharted territory moment. I would say my brain's like linked out the time, but Bear, you're driving. Have fun.
Oh, I have the seat. I have the seat. Don't worry. I know
what's
exactly
more
what I'm
chaotic
doing.
than 2 bills? Oh,
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Bill experiences mitosis.
oh no.
Well,
Why?
I give that option to our dear viewers. Do we want to have Bill have a mitosis moment and split in half for double the chaos? Or do we want to have it be an extended time period? I leave this to our dear viewer, Psycho,
Honestly,
if she
I
is
mean,
there.
if I had to vote, my vote would be the 2 because that's just. I mean, it is a flask of chaos, and what's more chaotic?
I mean, to be fair, just
Mhm.
prior to the using the points on both sides, they did say 2 bills.
Yeah, they did. Unleash all the chaos. 2
Bill.
bills.
Shoot Bills.
bills!
All right.
Oh God.
Can we just get a shenanigans music at this point?
Yeah, I kind of think this calls for.
Oh god.
All right.
Serious encounter. Big monster swoops in. The party's like, oh fuck, what are we gonna do? All right.
Oh God.
Oh jeez. Here we go. Love it.
All right. Let's get the DM tokens in order
Oh
because
God.
Psycho is frightful.
shit's about to get wild real
Mhm.
fast. Belza, you know who to blame. As we got not one bill, but 2 bills
God.
Man.
leaping from the bag from whence it came. Your little babies. They will act on the Night Gaunt's initiative.
Mhm.
After
Probably
it.
just mouth slack open, hand up like, you know what? I don't know. I'm done thinking about this.
Key just watching the bird thing.
They
hearing
look
the
ready
plop,
to
plop.
rumble.
Mhm.
Like I just picture, Key staring at the bird thing, carrying bells away, hearing the plop plop. Look over at Lexa. Aight, fair enough.
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't care. It's fine.
You don't care, but Kilara, you are first.
Hell yeah. Question. Do I get an inkling looking at these 2 bills that I could lock and load and have 2 gloves of Bill?
Oh God, I forgot about that.
I'm going to regret saying this, but yes.
I use my turn to take a 5-foot step, and I thrust my fist down into the goopy bills, and I pull them back up in slow turnaround, and I cock them like 2 shotguns. You put down my bills, ah. And I'd like to use the rest of my movement. 10, 15, 20, 25. And I don't know what these things did last time. I just remember it being like some sort of like cone or something. It's like a shockwave. So I'm gonna just throw the fists up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey,
You want me to tell you what I did?
Sure.
Pretty much it was a melee to hit.
Okay.
On a success, it did. I think I had it set up to be 2d8 thunder damage.
Nice.
It was like point blank shatter.
Yeah, it was point blank shatter. I just decided to nerf it a little bit because it was melee.
I want to interject with that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, this is point blank shatter, but have you ever seen the popular piece of anime? He has stretchy arms.
Oh.
The bill.
Yes.
You're
You're
cutting in
also
and out a
bringing
little
up the
bit.
Left your
Yeah.
spot as you put your hands in.
Okay.
So, once you
Bear's internet is betraying him.
Bear,
Bear.
your audio's going down.
Bear, pop out, pop back in. We cannot hear you.
this thing is 15.
Still nothing.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go.
Hello?
I'm going to kill this Discord. This Discord's about to feel my wrath. As I
Too
was
soon.
describing the best Chaos Flask moment I have ever came up with.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Do you know the popular piece of anime medium do viewers called One Piece? The main
Yes.
character has the abilities of a rubber man. And no, do not spoil! I already know what he truly is. Do not spoil for those who haven't. Rubber man it is, as the bills have not left their spot and have stretched with Kilara's arms. Kilara has her hands up only to see that they are coated slightly in goo. It's like, huh?
Mhm.
And they're going to act on your initiative instead. As they let go, they go,
Oh.
I really don't want to drag you.
Oh God.
So,
What is about
as
to
they go,
happen?
Zoom! Zoom straight ahead.
Neat.
And they latch on to the Night Gaunt. And the next thing you know is the Shatter. Can I have you roll 4d8?
Yes, I can do that.
I'm just thinking
Ah.
like,
Beautiful.
Kilara shoves hands in. Time to do the glove thing. And then just then, nah, we got better ideas.
15.
Catapult, catapult,
Catapult.
catapult.
Literal catapult. Yes.
Or as I
Nah.
like to call it, a billipult.
Billipult.
Philippult.
15 points of damage of thunder damage magically induced. and they latch on to this creature that is instantaneously confused about what the fuck is this,
Mm-hmm.
and drops Belza. You are falling 15 feet at the start of your turn, buddy.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Belza.
It's okay. I have a grappling hook.
Oh!
At the start of your turn, you start to fall. What do you do?
I will grapple hook back into it and go
All right.
flying back at it.
All right, let's make me a improvised melee attack or an improvised attack.
We'll probably use. Yeah, we could use her usual hook shit. Only a 12. I'm pretty sure I can't reckless this one.
No. Well, actually, no, you can. I'll allow it.
It means the rest of the turn's reckless. 18!
It hits. It latches on and pulls you back towards the monster.
Hey, bada. Hey, bada. And I can use rock bottom again.
Alrighty
Yeah.
then. Yes, you can. And not at disadvantage.
Belza swings. It's going deep. Deep. It's gone.
Attack 1 and attack 2. Wow, Belza. Wow. Honey.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
2 15s.
Oh no, 2 15s.
Thanks.
Alright. 2 15s don't hit, as you are now grappled onto this thing with merely a grappling hook. I don't know why this pulls in this voice, but here we are, as Belza takes a swing and a miss. Hoo-wee, folks. It's really getting chaotic here. Now, inducing shenanigans, indeed, Psycho. It's now for my shenanigans of the flyby master itself as he takes to the skies, the night gaunt. But wait, there's more!
Oh,
as
shit.
he has a few tagalongs and he goes, woo! Up into the air. As he goes and goes and goes and
Oh,
goes,
jeez.
and goes, flies over the cliff, and he's hovering in the air with these absolute insane folks with him, and it's trying to get them off, and it is just going. And as it does, it is going to try and shake off the bills first.
Oh no.
Ooh! Let's see if the bills keep holding on. They do not! That's one of them gone. As it falls and... Oh, there's two, as they both plummet to the ground.
Am I still attached?
That's a good question.
No. You are not attached, thankfully.
Okay.
They detached from you, using you as a slingshot.
Belza going for a
Belza,
ride.
you're still attached to this thing. This thing had to use its action to get rid of the bills, who have gone plop plop, unharmed by their fall. And now they take out their double bongos, folks! That's right, double bongos. They are staring at this thing with vindictive vengeance as if a cat to a bird. And they bongo away. Belza, make that con save.
In air. You tossed us. You bitch. Vengeance.
Yes.
Just
Eh?
angry bongo cat times 2.
Also,
Oh,
apparently the DM has inspiration.
Yes.
Ah, the DM has inspiration.
Why have you?
I'll take it, as I'm going to re-roll. Oh no, it didn't help. Shit. That's going to be 4d8, half for Belza, though. And wow, Z! A total of 16 points of damage to the big nasty creature up in the air. And Belza, you take a nice solid 8.
Ow.
Still grappled on, by the way, merely dangling a 5 feet from it in the air. This thing is currently hovering at 60 feet in the air, trying to ditch you. Oh, God.
You know, this is on brand for dumbass.
We decided to do shenanigans at the mini-boss, and it is now shenanigan time. Yeah, shenanigans
word.
away. And now, Kixora, you will see your friend Belza is currently up in the air.
Well, it's a moment of... Well, the bills are on the ground at least. Same token. 5, 10. here.
No regrets.
I'm over just like, again, this thing's large enough where I could probably hit it and not get Belza with this, but I'm going to be casting Moonbeam.
Oh, double music.
All right.
So this thing
Should be
needs
double
a
music.
con.
Yeah,
It's
we're
fine.
good now.
It looks like it resolved itself.
Yeah.
It fails horribly.
Okay.
God, if this was Pathfinder, this thing would be taking double damage.
Yes. Yes, it would be. And let's see.
And just to make this much more easier on me.
Doing this
Gotcha.
at
Moonbeam is a what level spell?
I believe it is a second, but I am casting it at third, so I need to do another d10. That was the default amount of
okay.
damage.
I'm just checking a Moonbeam on him.
So,
Wow.
one more for the being third level.
So a total of 9?
Yes.
Okay. As you deal 9 points of damage to this thing. And wow, this thing is I have yet to use any of its fun little features. Starting with that, Kixora, do you have anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Alexa!
At this point, it's like, I swear, I am so done with this place. Sprouting wings, and we're gonna start by just flying kind of an angle 30 feet up, so towards 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that should be definitely enough range. It is time for, probably at this level, it's just like, please tell me I can aim better than those two. As we're gonna cast Shatter on just the bat thing.
Oh boy.
At,
Here we go.
We'll do it at third level, because I want this thing fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
Remind
Con. DC 18 con save.
18 con save, you say?
18 con save, I say.
18 Kansei, she said.
This is sad. My big scary monster folks.
Yeah.
Outdone by a pair of gooey cat.
And a mental
And
barbarian.
So I'm guessing that's a failure?
I said it failed!
I didn't hear it. Now I know. Enjoy.
Damn it, it's the
17
Discord
points
just
of
not
thunder
having
damage.
it. 17 points of thunder damage, folks. You heard it here. Just your DM is breaking, dark, evil-looking campaign, and then all of a sudden, Goofy Goober Town came around in the form of 2 small little cats.
No regrets.
I will say, one more thing before this goes, because I am
Back
bonus
to
action
Lex.
bardic. This is quick. Just bonus action bardic inspiration. And it's probably just already like shouting in Infernal. Sis, for the love of the hells, get your ass down here!
Woohoo!
Bardic inspiration.
Mm.
Alright. Alright.
Now I'm done.
Kalara, I hope you're done because it's Kalara's turn, and she is. I don't know what she's doing.
How far away? Because this creature's up in the air as well. So I can see that it's a little ways away. It's, this way, like 80 feet. But is it up in the air as well? So it's a little bit
30,
further?
That's 110 feet.
Okay. So that's still within my range.
From your angle, yeah.
Still within my range. I'm going to aim for a sec and then let loose this boomerang that has a range of 120 feet. And because I have the sharpshooter feat, I ignore the disadvantage due to range. So,
All right.
I'm going to sharpshooter, in fact. So it's going to be -5 to the attack. Ooh, that'll probably miss unless I use a superiority die. I'll use a superiority die to try and counter it. I can add a D8 to the attack. And maybe it'll be enough, I don't know. I'm going to spend 1, and let's see what I get. Plus a 6. So 5, so 12 plus 6 is 18.
It does it. Damn it. Is the music too loud? It might be too loud.
Okay,
I
does it
think
hit?
we're fine.
It does.
Okay.
Oh, I might
Uh,
add that.
hello?
Oops. I got too
Yeah.
excited.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Let's roll that damage because
That would
it's
be
23, folks.
even more. So it's +2 because it's a thrown weapon. That's my expertise. So it's 15, and then add the 10, so 25 total on the first hit.
I'm sorry. Did 25, and that's just the first hit?
And then I catch it and just on the swing through, like I catch it and just let the momentum bring me around it, and I wing it once more, like let them go. And I
No.
I let it loose one more time, again with the sharpshooter. So it's 19 to hit.
I'll just hit.
Another 25. I did 50 damage in that round.
So Kalara just momentum boomerang slam dunk-a-thon.
Yes.
Just absolutely destroys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hey, we made it, guys! We finally got a bot in the chat.
I see this.
No!
I didn't
We
even have time
murdered
to
it.
react.
No.
Yeah, I didn't even have time to react to it.
Yo, that's awesome. We finally made it. We're
Woo!
streamers
Did.
now.
You're officially streamers.
So I did 50 damage, and I will then catch it. And just in case it continues flying, I'm actually going to start moving in that direction. 5. Oop, I'm still on. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's rolling my turn.
All right. Belza, it is your turn.
Try to swing up onto its back and attempt to go fucking ham on it.
Go for it. Let's roll the attack roll.
I'll just, you know what? Fuck it. Rage Reckless.
You should be able to turn the music up a little bit more, by the way.
Yeah.
I think the music's
Okay.
fine.
Make
Yeah.
sure to mark off my rage.
Perfect.
Time to do the dumbass thing.
Yeah, you dumbass your way through it. First attack hits, roll damage.
Not sure why that second thing.
Hey, Belza, how does your first attack end this poor, miserable creature?
Probably just straight to the head as usual, just then realizing, oh, this might hurt. Start going down.
I mean, you're on
Yeah,
top
that's
of it.
60 feet, and let's
Yep.
see here.
I'll
Every
use
5 feet prompts a d6.
I'll use
past
its
10
body as a
feet.
cushion.
I'm gonna need you to roll a athletics check for me. You're raging, so you get to have a advantage on this, but an athletics check. So every 10 feet is a d6 after. Nope, it's 5 feet. Oh shit, this is gonna be a lot.
I'm raging.
Is
I'm
it
raging.
possible that I can cast a spell to help?
Do you have Featherfall?
I have levitate.
I'll do it.
Ooh.
I
It's
can
pretty
just
much at this
picture-
point, like Lex is like, as soon as you see Lex is going for the fight, it's like, what part get down? Do you not? I swear. You are lucky we're related. Just immediately
love you
snapping
too.
the castanets. As you cast levitate, you're falling.
I can picture it taking effect like 10 feet off the ground or so.
I almost kind of imagine like the Baldur's Gate scenario, falling and there's that little bit of pause right as they hit the ground, and then just immediately snapping the castanets and letting you just face plant.
She gets up, but she's grinning. That was fun.
Welcome back. How was your flight?
Adventurous. Hello,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, we finished that thing off, whatever the hell that is.
Its body is still there.
Let's make sure this one doesn't come back, yeah?
And I'll pull out a kukri.
Oh, he's also walking over to it like, yeah, nah, fair enough. Little mote of produce flame on fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
And you mutilate and burn the body to ash.
Yes. Oh, ouch.
Like, during the whole, using the produce flame like fucking chain gun moment, because yay, cantrip shenanigans, there's a bit of a like extremely oddly wide pixie grin on Key's face while she's doing this.
This little Bill is doing a little happy dance. The other one is just kind of sitting there doing a big yawn. And then this one just rams into the other Bill and they fuse into one.
Yes.
The other one is unfazed and does not mourn the loss of its clone as it then slithers over and crawls up into the arms of Lexa.
Aw.
Oh my goodness. Come here.
At least we only have one to deal with now?
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Thanks for the save, little buddy. I'll give him a little pat.
It's a bouncy, squishy boy as he's extremely happy at the praise.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely petting him too. It's like, okay, looking towards the opening. Shall we?
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, that thing, as chaotic as it may be, comes in clutch sometimes.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
And I
All
will
right.
walk with them.
Why no Bill? But all right.
Yeah.
You arrive in the caves. Bill is in Lexa's arms for the time being.
Okay. Oh, we're way down at the bottom. Gotcha.
Yeah. Big map.
Okay.
You have free range of the cabin.
Neat. Kilara is going to attempt to sniff the air and look around and see if there's any imminent threats in our proximity.
This cave smells dark, dank, and rotten.
Mm-hmm. Uh, 18 perception.
You smell nothing out of the ordinary.
All right.
Probably while we're walking down, I'll pull out what's left of my trail mix from before we left.
Mm-hmm.
One for Key, one for Kilara. I start to hand one to Belza, and it's just like, take it.
Belza goes over for a big hug. Thank you.
Spine cracks, like, you're welcome. I will say, Belza, you probably only noticed one thing in particular.
Hmm?
The horns have smoothed out.
Oh?
Interesting detail.
Horns are
Continue.
smoothed out. Okay.
Probably just in general that compared to the normal kind of more pointed ends, they kind of have more of an abstract shape to them.
Kind of
Look a
gives,
little more like coral right now.
yeah. Kind of giving a soft smile.
What?
You're feeling more comfortable than usual.
Up for debate.
These are good people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
We're gonna be okay.
Kind of cute. We will be. And, head on, I guess.
Mhm.
You have free range of the cabin.
I walk.
Looking over. Looks like a dead end that way. This way then.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna encounter more of those winged beasts?
I hope
Beasties.
not.
In this small of an area? Probably not. They're more of the outside guardians.
It's almost gargoyle-like.
A little bit. Then again, this spooky ass place, I'm not surprised.
This place is running thin on surprises. Is it dusty down here too?
It's dusty everywhere in this plane.
Okay.
And before you, you see a large chunk of rock, a boulder that is broken.
Mhm.
Underneath it, a pair of legs of something that has been squished.
Oh.
Okay, then.
What do the legs look like?
It's been years. They're more skeleton than any sort of flesh.
He's kind of eyeing it, looking at the rest of the party, looking back. Hey, Belza. Any chance you might be able to move the boulder?
Sure. Let me try.
I'll give you a hand too.
Roll a strength check at advantage for me, please.
That would be a 23.
The both of you lurking together lift and move this boulder out of the way. And the legs, well, they were connected to something, but merely a flat stain upon the ground now.
Mm.
You see a couple wheelbarrows all around, and this segment, a wheelbarrow going down.
Okay.
Seeing it, it's a stain, only the legs, and it's just he looking at it. I was hoping there'd be more underneath. Damn.
Nah, he got pretty thoroughly crushed. Rest in peace, dude.
Yeah. So, to the left or straight on?
Hmm, The wheelbarrows look like they were doing something there. Kind of looking towards the left. Might have the silver. Looking towards like further up. Hmm. I vote left.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's see what they were on about.
All right.
Yeah, just
Let's
be on
get
your
to it.
guard, just in case.
Right.
What's in the wheelbarrow? As we pass by.
Tools.
Okay.
Mining tools.
Okay. I'll leave that alone.
I can see Key like grabbing a pickaxe or two, walking by the wheelbarrow, going, "Well, if there's still ore here, we're gonna need this to get it."
Yeah, but there's a whole refining process for silver, isn't it?
He big of a grin. Heat it up, melt it, mold of sorts to form. Again, the little fire, like produce flame fire mode on fingertips. I can do the heat.
I think you might need a
Still
pretty
in
good heat
Lex's
inhibitor.
arms
Mhm.
is squirming.
What?
Worm.
What's wrong, baby?
He jumps out of your arms.
Oh. Gasper.
Probably not
Okay.
seeing that.
Goes down
Just-
this way.
All right.
Okay.
Down here.
I'm guessing he's heading down to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, he's a little. What is it?
It's either something we need or
Zooms.
something to murder.
He
Just
just
trying
zoomed
to
right
catch
past
up
you
with
all.
maybe. Just. Which way did he go?
He zoomed right past you.
Where'd he?
Up.
Like
Where
back
is he?
up?
Yeah, and
We
now he's
don't-
coming back.
Well, we don't see the token.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because it's on the wrong layer.
Ah.
But
I am
Bill-
the dummy.
Bill's
in the
got
Okay.
zoomies.
The cat zoomies, the Bill
Mhm.
zoomies. But essentially, Bill was going all over the dang place as he's picking up what looks to be shiny rocks. And then he-
Aw.
And then he goes this way.
What's a little fucker? Get back here! What the? Hey! Stop it!
We don't have to go in there, do we? Oh, come on.
No, we gotta go after him. He's got the rocks we
Hey,
need.
get back here! What the- hey! Okay.
He jumps back into your
Hi.
arms. He feels 20 pounds heavier.
What the fuck did you do?
He lets out a little burp.
Aw.
He then crawls into your backpack.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt my back later. Can you actually probably taking off my backpack and like opening up? Can you at least explain what you did?
You watch as this little slime mouth opens up and you see shiny, golden, silvery rocks in his mouth.
You know what? Good job. Proud of you. I just kind of slowly close the bag.
It's just that moment of, well, when we're relative safely, I do have something in the wings for stronger heat, but rather not burn the spell for it currently.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, at least we have silver and gold, I guess.
Is there a way out of here?
By the way, is this like covered in like web and stuff, like it is on the map?
No, it
Okay.
does not. It is not covered in web. Bill made sure of that.
It's probably that moment of, oh, let's see where this loops around, I guess.
Stupid dust. Ugh. Anyway.
Probably staring at just kind of, huh. Stops, looks down.
You see an individual standing in this circle of stone. Starry body, gold cloak wrapped around him, and a gold crown on top his head. And he is looking directly where you all are.
I'll look to Lexa,
Good job.
like very sarcastically.
Looking. Is
Kind
that
of just giving you like that mouth. I was like, what the fuck did you expect me to do?
kind of looking down? Is that Jack Fuck from before?
No.
Probably that moment of, well, it knows we're here. Might as well see what the hell it's gonna do. Probably tentative step closer, see any reaction.
No reaction.
Okay then.
Oh, no time like the present.
Probably at this point just carefully climbing down onto the rocks.
Back. Careful, sis. Can I help her down?
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll grab on and just kind of slide down with my clawed hand, digging into the rock wall.
Well, the
He sees you all
tentatives-
draw closer. It takes a starry hand, brings it forward, and beckons you to come closer.
Like while that's going on, Key's definitely kind of looking over this way towards like further up in the abyss kind of area. Like,
Can I try to get a read on this thing?
Roll insight.
You know what? This seems kind of important. I'm gonna use my inspiration finally.
Hmm.
Oh no. Go for it.
I mean, with expertise, it's better fucking work. The good
Hey,
thing is one of them was a 2, the other was a 20, was the 15, so 25 in total.
This thing is not malicious, but it does want you to come closer.
Oh. Okay.
go up to it. What's up, spooky bro?
I'll flank. I'm
It
gonna
beckons.
keep wide.
still
Stop
beckoning.
right there. As everyone has reached a circle, you hear it say, "It's a trap." And the circle glows a dark circle of black. Everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw.
What the fuck?
Okay, Admiral Akbar. 22. It's a trap.
Also,
Better than I expected.
again, rude. I was
Okay,
denied.
hate to double
Oh,
rough click, but
no.
same token, 11. Oof.
As a circle of death has activated,
Oh
Oh,
no!
base level.
Oh god.
I messed up the roll, so 86 of necrotic
Oh.
damage. Those of you who succeeded take half.
That's
That would
still
be
kind of
that would be Lexa, Kilara. Those who failed take 25 points of damage. Those who succeed will be taking 14.
Ow!
He then disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So
A pile of bones resting in the middle.
Flip him off. Asshole, you could have told us.
Is there anything else in this pile of bones other than just bones?
yeah.
A ring. A gold ring.
I will take the ring, get closer, and be like, "You." I'll pull the ring free, very grumpily. Toss it over to Lexa.
Might be magical.
Try
need
to
all
look
that.
at it.
We need all the help we can get.
Would you like to roll an arcane check?
Sure, I'll try. Keyword try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the dice are being nice. 19.
Nice.
There is magic in this ring. You do not know what it does, though.
Does it require attunement or is it just magic ring?
Just a magic ring. I would also like to thank the Halfling Wizard for following us here at the Adventures, Altar's Den Adventures. Thank you. You will
Appreciate
draw
it.
us closer to our emote goal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you.
With that, I believe we're actually at 5. No? 4? 5 or 4 followers. We are
I
very
believe we're
close.
at 4.
I can check later.
Hmm.
In the meantime, does it look like the ring... This might be a very dumb idea. Does it look like the ring can fit on a finger?
Well, obviously it does. It's a ring, silly.
You know what I
It
mean.
is. I know exactly what you mean. It can
Mhm.
fit on any finger you want to put it on.
Do I dare put this thing on?
I wouldn't until we have a better idea. If you give me a few minutes, I might be able to suss it out.
Fair. In that case, flip it back to you.
Okay.
And while this is going on, he's definitely gonna uncork and take a potion of greater healing because ow.
Mm-hmm.
And these usually dick me, so
I'm going to be ritually sniffing and checking this ring to cast Detect Magic over the course of our travel here. Unless we just sit and wait, then I'll just sit and do it. But
Yikes.
Please.
And thank
You
you,
can
Miss
detect
Mayluna, for
magic.
picking this up.
The magic you're detecting, though, is necrotic in nature.
Yeah, I wouldn't put this on yet. Might hurt you.
Yeah.
and I'll hand it back to you. But yeah, definitely not put it on your finger.
Sounds like a plan. So I'll probably just pocket it for now.
Mm-hmm. By the way, we are 4 away.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
3 subs to go.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mayluna, for subbing at a tier 1.
Hey!
That was a gift. This is now your problem.
Alright, that's fair.
This is gonna sound morbid as fuck coming from my character, but like, while you guys are messing with the ring, he's just gonna be sitting there and very oddly calm, nonchalantly just taking the bones and sticking it into her bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
What
entire
the
person's worth
what?
of bones.
What? Never mind. Nope. Nope. Don't want to know. Don't
Like,
want to know.
the moment you do the what, he just stops, like, picking up like a femur, inspecting it, and just, what? He'll come in handy later, and just continues putting it into the bag.
Kilara's gonna get out of the circle of death, and
Yeah, fuck this circle.
Fuck the circle.
All right. Think maybe we should keep moving now.
Yeah.
You got your bones, yeah?
Putting like the last hand bone in, just, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's stick this way.
As what do we have here?
A stair with 2 golden well, can't really call them gold, and they're tarnished almost. But they also look kind of silvery. Statues of armor knights holding 2 glaives.
Hmm.
Seeing
Would-
looking to Keelar and the rest of them. Bet you're gonna come alive if we get too close, but also silver.
I think we might need those glaives.
Absolutely.
I'm going to ready a boomerang.
Roll me nothing as you ready the boomerang.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try hitting it, or
I mean, it's either that or we could just go for the blunt approach.
I can do blunt.
yeah? Why don't we all go on it, just in case?
I will ready an action to throw my boomerang. For when we all trigger a group attack.
Alright, Belza, you have the stage. What do you do?
Do what the barbarian do best. Run in, hit a bitch.
Run in and hit that bitch as you slam into the metal. The entire statue crumbles, breaking into different pieces as you destroy it.
Oh.
Do it to the other one.
Yeah, I throw the boomerang at this one.
Trust nothing.
Yeah,
F Control Z.
I got it.
25. Does that hit?
25? Yeah, it hits as you destroy it.
Yay. Catch it on the fly back.
All right. Well, they were wimps.
It's just a
Thank
moment
you for inspiration.
of, there are wimps.
Aww.
Usually
Yay.
statues in ruins like this, they tend to come alive.
Let's say this is way too easy.
Probably coming over, picking up the glaive and just, Belza, Keelara, you're staring at it. probably better with it than the rest of us.
I can give it a whirl.
Can
I'll
I
try.
inspect the rubble a little bit?
Sure. How do you want to inspect it?
Honestly, just wanted to see if there was something magical here, or was this just for show?
Roll an arcane check.
I
Damn,
also have
dice.
the
Dirty
tech magic
20.
still active.
You're looking at the silvered, golden statues. And you recognize that this isn't any ordinary silver. This is a silver you have never encountered before.
Hmm.
The heck? Yeah, this isn't normal at all.
Hey,
So magically tampered with silver?
Maybe? I just know I've never seen anything like it. That's for damn sure.
why don't we take it back to Hunterman?
I guess so. And actually, wait, I have an idea. Open up the bag, look at the little goo ball. Do you want some more?
It opens up its mouth and goes, ah, ah, ah.
Just put the bag down. It's like, throw it in the bag.
I guess give it to the baby.
I will walk over and do the same with the other glaive that I was handed. Whop.
Probably be just the rubble and everything else too. As long as it has that weird silver.
Yeah, is it just like coated in it, or is it solid that?
It is a solid for now, but as you watch as the glaive touches the raw silver, it melts and then it
Oh no.
molds over the raw silver that you found. And the two mix into one giant lump of metal.
Oh,
Okay then.
Ah,
wait. Okay. If I go over to the statue pieces that were this material, because it's the same material, right?
That's correct.
If I put that on my... This would be weird. If I dip my kukri into the rubble, does it attach to the kukri?
It does not.
Ah, it's worth an attempt.
I guess it only reacts with normal silver?
I guess so.
Pick up the glaive a little bit. Is this just considered a normal glaive stat-wise, or?
A glaive +2.
Shit.
Damn. Very nice.
Give me a couple swings. Not my usual fare, but it'll make it work. It'll do.
Okay.
What next?
I move to the stairs.
And you
As-
ascend.
Yep, I step on them.
Up the stairs we go, I guess.
Yes.
You
Picking
have
up
led
the-
into
40-pound Bill backpack now.
He looks content in his little bill backpack as you arrive at your destination at the top of the stairs, a winding path and more stairs.
If we ever have merch, can we have a Bill backpack? Bill shaped
God, that'd be a
backpack.
dream.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we can try one of these days.
A bill of holding, if you will.
Bill of holding.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, to be fair, nah, we'll talk about that after stream. Anyway,
Okay.
We
Moira's like,
continue.
I'd buy that.
Mhm.
Merch.
I mean, yeah.
You have free range about the cabin. Let us get moving.
Da, 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 da. And we're walking.
One of those ones of, is there any stopping point need to be aware of?
No. You'll know when it opens up, though.
That is concerning.
Sure, it's fine until it's not.
Yep.
Well, from here I can kind of see part of it. Probably about here should be the good stopping point.
Yep. As you enter into this little room here. Inside, you see it as is. Bags. In the shape of bodies.
Ooh.
Any of them actually still have body, or is it just the bags?
There's bodies in there. They still have the shape of a body in there.
He's probably gonna step in a bit more, kind of look at look at the bags of the bodies, look to the rest of them. Any bets as to whether something's gonna pop out, or are we good to continue? Kind of more like looking towards just like along the outer edge walling, kind of.
You want me to poke it?
Poke one. See
Oh.
if anything happens.
I'll poke it with the halberd, just with the glaive, just a long stick.
It tears open the bag, the rough spun of it, and you see something under. You see the skin, slightly decomposed, but you see the skin nonetheless.
Gently poke it, see if it's gonna get up.
No, it does not.
It's dead.
There's this moment of key. Dead. Weird grin, and you just see her unload like the bones real quick. And
Yes.
shenanigans,
Oh dear.
spell-wise, at 3rd level, we're gonna have some extra minion buddies. Because Circle of Spore Druid shenanigans, animate dead.
Have we seen you do this before? Animating?
No.
This is the first
Nope, this
time.
is new.
And
All right.
I can only do one, but I'm gonna burn both my spell slots because these guys think. Nah, just do one. She's just gonna unload the bones and just be like, and then just that one bones, that one bones. Now we'll use the bones this time. And you see her just channel magic into the bones, and up pops a skeleton with little bits of fungal and whatnot on it.
Ooh. The hell is that? I turn around.
And he's just like walking around it very slowly, inspecting it, making like checking the fungal spots real quick, and just having it do, real quick base movement sort of deal, and just something I can do. Don't use it often because it freaks people out, but we have a scout. And there's this big grin on her face.
That's spooky.
All
A
right,
little bit.
so you're bringing things back from the dead. A little creepy. Is it going to be with us forever now?
It's just, doesn't last that long,
Okay, okay.
but it's, looking towards the stairways and just kind of mentally commanding it to just explore. Or,
Are you making a second one? Because I heard you say you're using 2 spells.
yeah, yeah, she is, because I'm pretty sure that's noticed.
Wait,
And
did
she's
it
gonna,
just run off by itself?
she did tell it to explore.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically a mental command. Do have somewhat of a link to it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, so it's casting time for 1 minute, but it is under control for 24 hours.
What about your second one, zombie or skeleton?
It'll be zombie for the second one.
Your zombie rises, but you recognize the body. It is Silas's.
Like, body comes up and it's just, and,
It is Silas, the
What
body
the
of
fuck?
Silas, your companion. Emaciated as if he has been dead for years.
There's that moment of,
Okay.
looks at the rest of them. Were they cloning him here or something?
I'll tear open the fabric on the faces of the other bodies.
Silas. Silas. All 4 of them are Silas, Selene.
Wait. And the hunter guy said that he was like a twin.
Yeah. The hell is happening here?
At this point, Q's just kind of cloning experiment. Something.
Alright, I'm not okay with this.
This is just getting worse by the minute. Let's go.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here.
And it's just this moment of like, fungal zombie's just gonna follow Key at this point.
Hmm.
But the same token, it's a moment of like, this feels weird, but okay.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
fine. We'll
Nope.
be home soon. We'll be home soon.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this.
So, do we need to get a maid dress for the fungal zombie as well, or?
I don't see no maid dress here.
Just a question, that's all.
God, funnier than it should have been.
Yeah.
You arrive at what looks to be a lab, and at the table you see a
Another
metal,
dusty room.
Another
Yeah.
dusty room.
a metal man is being experimented on. But you see bits and pieces of the metal have not been laid all around the face, and it is Silas.
Okay, this just looks like some sort of a nightmare or something. It's like as if Silas had some sort of nightmarish dream or something, and this is what it was. It was just him being reproduced and reproduced and reproduced, and thrown out the ones that weren't good or whatever. I don't know what to make of it.
The good ones were continued?
Yeah.
I think the
You
scare
recognize the
question
metal.
is, what happens to the good ones? What are they for?
A one-man show? I don't know.
And the metal is what we grabbed from earlier.
No. They look like when remember the first mist encounter
Mm-hmm.
with Yermis and his army?
Oh,
The foot
yeah.
soldiers.
You said they looked familiar.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's just
Now
a
you know what
moment
you mean.
So what are the good ones used for? I don't know. Tools of war? And then just looking at the metal, looking back. I hate it.
If I kick this chest open, what's inside? If it even kicks open.
It does. As you find inside what looks to be poisons. Or some sort of what you assume is alchemical reagents.
A lot of awful experimentation going on here. That shit doesn't look safe to drink. Alright, guys. Who is making Silas's?
Hmm. That's just
Sili?
Sili? Probably have Skeleton stay where it's at currently, zombie watching the pathway over here for now, and probably just taking a look at notes, anything.
Yeah, I'll help search. So probably give the aid action to Key.
Key, make me an investigation or arcane check.
The investigation's the better bet, and this is with advantage.
Nice.
I'm not liking that second one, but we got at least one good roll.
Key, you were poring over the open notes. It's a catalog, a list of numbers, and next to them, processed for inauguration, processed for inauguration, processed for inauguration, processed for enhancement.
Probably reading out this, like, not so much the numbers, but the inauguration enhancement. Probably looking
And
over
then the
towards.
enhancements continue. And then one more, commercial use. And that one repeats several times.
And it's just
Evolution.
Evolution via cloning or other things, and the good ones get, looking back towards where Lux is at, made into soldiers.
Is there something past soldier, though?
Ah, still probably rifling through it, seeing if there's anything besides the commercial use.
There is. Controller. There's only
hitting-
4 of these listings.
And on hitting that one, it's like controller. There's only 4 listed.
Okay.
Anything past the 4 listed controllers?
There is. Twins.
And it just stops. Twins. Hunter and Silas? Any other bits on that?
No, it's all numbers and cliff notes here. This is merely just the record log of subjects. Of what they were used for. Or the things that have come here to be used for something. There are notes of what they do to these things. Corpse brought in, strapped to table. Inject alchemical ingredients to ensure no life is found. Application of metal instruments to replace hands and limbs for continued service. To Yermis. Interesting development. Applying chemical X73 increases brain activity to allow for minor sentience, but also absolute loyalty to Yermis. And, subsequently, control over other units. Some magic included.
So, are you saying this out loud, by the way?
Key.
Key.
Yeah, she'd be reading it out loud past a certain point.
There's no mention of the twins in these how-to notes, though.
Hmm.
Well, now we gotta think. Why did Yermus want Silas to come back here so badly? Is it something? It has to be something nefarious.
Without a doubt, considering these were made to be soldiers for kind of looking above and towards side 4 city.
Silas, the original.
There's no mentioning of an original.
I mean, they had to get the blueprint from somewhere. Something. They had to have a starting point for all this.
Hmm.
I guess we just need to figure out what this all leads to. The sooner we figure that out, the sooner we can save him.
Why don't we bring those notes with us? Maybe introduce those to the hunter. See if he can make heads or tails of it.
Introduce him to the twin.
Yeah.
Maybe I can figure out these notes.
Do we press on? I see a way possibly here. I'm gonna move up to what looks like could be another path.
So we got 2 paths to play with.
It is up to you which path you wish to take.
Kind of looking towards where the
Think.
fungal skeleton's at, and it's just kind of, looks like it might loop back. The head tilt.
Yeah, my path looks like it might just go to this power source. From my viewpoint, at least.
Just in case. You want me to try to sneak through there and just see if I can find out?
It's just kind of, yeah.
Probably just walking, pull out the castanet, give it a single click, and cast invisibility.
Yes. Skeleton will probably just chill where it's at currently.
I'll just follow through and see what we see.
Start moving
Path.
in that direction.
Is winding. And it has a ladder that goes up.
Guess we'll climb up.
As you reach the top, you notice the chasm.
Hmm.
Bodies upon bodies upon bodies. This is a hole of bodies.
This.
Probably from blow just, what is it?
I want to fucking burn this place to the ground.
I think we'll get a chance here soon. I hope so. I don't know what we can do right now, but I'll help you in this endeavor.
Looking down. We could do them a favor and give them a proper send-off. At least burn them. Oh, it's gruesome.
Yeah. Key, you're good with fire.
And there's just this moment of, looking down. Yeah, don't want to use the big fire, but and just on like all fingertips, just the produce flame thing, and just Takes a bit, but
We're just gonna say that's a nice little burning pyre.
Yay.
We need to
Are
get
we-
out of here.
I believe.
yeah.
Let's go.
Have we scrapped all we can?
There is one more path, and it looks like it leads up.
I'm just looking at it. Might as well go.
Let's go.
Check out this one, yeah.
Looks like it just goes to this machine.
Yeah. But for all intents and purposes, because I didn't get the chance to add it. Again, I did this all at 4 a.m. A
Mhm.
stairwell
Bless.
that leads to the next level.
We check it.
Puppies.
Puppies. Puppy dubby doos.
Woo.
This place looks too nice for what we were just crawling through.
You gotta remember, that was the one's escape, so...
Yeah.
If I get around this pillar, what do these statues look like?
Statues. They're busts.
Mm-hmm.
Bust of
Yeah.
individuals separate from each other, each one a different individual with a placard underneath them. Electoral Valicton Archibald, Dr. Monica, Professor Charleston, and Lady Ovika.
Hmm.
Anything special? And I crack open a door and look inside.
A classroom. And very dusty.
Yes.
Or what you assume is a classroom, but rows of books.
Out of character, my allergies can fucking burn tonight.
I just think it's
Anyway.
funny that every time we go to a new room, it's dusty because you sneeze. Every room.
It just happens. It's funny.
Uh-huh. It's so
I will say,
good.
for funsies, Lex will probably try to slip in and see if she can grab a book.
Their records. And over here, the morgue.
Like, definitely QG, crack in. Kind of, ooh, looking around.
Looking for what is with you and bodies?
You looking over. They make for good guardians of the forests. You have any idea how many times I've had to scare people out of where I used to live?
Fair enough. So creepy.
It adds to the effect, especially when they're fungus covered.
You see, Lexa, that the entirety of the book is a more detailed report on the twins and their development.
Probably immediately, like after a certain point, processing stuff happening, I'm like, found something on the hair.
You can probably take that stuff and that just play later. Yeah.
Apologies for that, just to keep flipping through and reading out loud.
Pair of twins, born. Container perished. Twins, perfect copies. Twin 1. And there's nothing on Twin 1. But Twin 2 has a more interesting story. Subject is uncooperative, rebellious, and wishes to burn the place down with impunity. Refuses to take any sort of injections, and proceeded to claw out the eyes of Rebecca Oblique.
Okay. Violent one.
Things to note: impressively fast reaction times. Strength enhanced. Instincts impeccable. Attempting mind altercation magics tomorrow. Report of mind alteration magics. Complete and utter failure. Subject went into berserk rage and proceeded to kill not only the magician, but all observing scientists in the room.
So, is this really our Silas, or is this the other guy?
Money's on Twin 2 being the hunter.
Yeah, that tracks. Who am I kidding?
No signs of preferred result. Subject will be processed into basic unit by tomorrow. Signed, Dr. Collender.
Kilara has been out in the hallway the whole time, just kind of keeping an eye out in case anybody comes along.
He's just kind of, what's behind this door? It's another classroom.
Mhm.
This one has a chalkboard where you see studies on creatures, particularly one of that creature you had to deal with.
Is there any like decent information about it on this board?
This creature messes with the mind. It will attempt to cause you to go insane with fear and then proceed to eat those emotions. It prefers to stay in the air, and if worst case scenario, if it ever gets into an altercation, grab the nearest, most fragile target that it considers to be fragile and catch unawares and proceed to power bomb, or the equivalent of a scientific wording for power bomb it straight into the air, or straight into the ground.
Like I can just picture Key reading this out loud, and then like people, out in the hallway and like say hearing it, and then just kind of ducking head out and just going, "So that thing we murdered, in essence," looking over to Belza, flying version of you.
Uh,
Wait, what?
And then just kind of from the board, it feeds on fear. And if it has to fight, it goes after the weakest, which kind of looking at you, looking to the arm. I guess it saw the arm as weakness. Grab, fly, dive bomb down to the ground to end.
That's just
All the
rude.
while feeding off of the victims, like frantic and fear. Frantic panic and fear.
Belsley kind of squinting. Well, that's just rude.
You getting a good chuckle and just, what? Bad joke, but still a good one.
Looking What else did they make?
Kind of ducks head back in. Anything else on this board, or that was it?
Are you muted again?
Or is Discord doing the half mute disconnect bullshit?
Es posible.
Oh, Discord likes to do that a lot. Depending on
Yeah.
internet connection, normal one will do it too quite a bit.
Is the DM in the room with us?
Is the DM in the room where it happened?
The room where it happened.
The room where it happened.
No one really knows how the game is played. The art of the trade, how the Silas is made.
Just boom and it happened.
No, that
It
was
works.
perfect.
Who knows to say that happened, but no one else was in the room where it happened.
I was in the
DM
room
in the
where it
room.
happened. Do I count?
No.
Okay.
Kidding.
I'm getting real tired of this. I made the most banger description of what they did with fossilized demon and devil bones, and how they stuffed it into a monstrous sewn up form, and called it the galvanized as it produced massive amounts of electricity,
Oh man.
only for it to be lost to the void because Discord is like, oh no, you don't get to have these descriptions. You don't get to try hard.
I love the timing of that, by the
So
way.
Discord
So
said you don't
weird,
have the
weird.
mic.
Ugh.
Straight up when lost the pause for a few seconds and then it continued like normal.
Lost to the void. We did hear the end of it though. It did cut back in.
I can't wait to hear the VOD of this shit that's happening in real time. It's just gonna be so wild.
It's gonna be
Oh,
very clippable. Yes.
God, yes.
We will find the gems.
So, we keep finding all of these notes and everything on experimentations involving what we believe is our boy Silas and this twin, and then other side projects like this demon that they created and various other things. But it seems like everything, for the most part, their primary focus seems to be oriented towards Silas and the twin, yes?
Yes.
Or at least cloning of.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely he would probably duck back in. I'm assuming underneath this would be another Silas body. In the morgue, one that's like pulled out.
A couple of them are. And there's notes. Failed to live past 10 years, and these are the body of Silas's kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like different
And there
notes
is
on that one.
There is. They didn't live past 10 years. They showed the signs of the preferred outcome. But they, for some reason, couldn't get past 10 years. Unsure of why. But as you open up a couple more, you start to see they get older and older and older. And the same problem occurs. Mutation happens. Failed effect. Body could not take stress. Repeat.
And probably just closing. Like at this point, knowing Key should probably just open if there's an actual body still there, preserved or otherwise. Just kind of flame flick. Just kind of one by one as needed kind of deal. And then when it gets to a certain point of on fire, just close it.
More oven than morgue.
At this point. And he
Mhm.
just kind of taking the notes that were with them so those don't get burned, but at least burning the bodies and just they were having issues on getting them to live past certain ages, mutations happening, and rinse repeat. And then kind of coming out telling the other two the same thing. Just this entire facility was literally just creating him to live past the point for a preferred purpose condition. And those that succeeded solderized other things.
I don't even know anymore. We just got probably with that, just cracking open another door, looking inside.
Mm-hmm.
As you open this door, you see the description that I offered earlier about the galvanized prowler. A creature that is man-made and sewn together with bodies of devils and demons, or the fossilized remains of a devil, demon, all-in-one creature that produces mass amounts of bioelectricity.
Hmm.
This is
Notes on how to control it. A collar.
a collar. What the So literally, these things are just controlled things.
This point's probably like, looking further down the hall. Shall we?
Let's go.
I got your backs.
Epic Psycho, the DM in the room with the candlestick.
A double door made of metal is in front of you.
Mhm.
I'll leave that over here. Just quick peek
Across the
either
hallway,
side.
right here.
Just tentatively through and just looking around.
In we go.
I get stuck on everything. I'm trying.
Doing your best.
It's the pillars.
They have hitboxes.
I mean,
Mhm.
yes.
And I'm good at hitting them. My KD is ridiculous.
Also, Bear, you're quiet again.
Mhm.
Because I'm waiting for the rest of my party to show up.
I just wanted to make sure.
It's
I
finally
know.
just getting towards the door and just, time for whatever.
This
So-
place is awful.
Yeah.
So, get Silas. All in favor of finding somebody to catastrophically destroy this place?
I'm for
I
destroying it for sure.
Whatever we gotta do.
And we open the door. And as the door creaks open, the metal scraping across stone itself,
Mhm.
you arrive to an open classroom where you see the outline of a skeletal man's body, a blackboard. As you recognize the skeletal structure as the same one that is Key's zombie and is the same height and build as, as Key's skeleton and the same height and build as Key's zombie. This is Silas. This is his skeleton. And these are the notes you are looking for that show what Silas is. And I am going to show the map for our viewers as we close out today's session.
Okay. It says here he's a Pisces. Interesting.
I'd like to thank each and every one of our viewers today for joining us.
Mhm.
It has been quite a lovely, lovely day
Mhm.
of big reveals and even bigger story.
It's
And
been
for the
great.
sake of housekeeping,
Mhm.
our next scheduled D&D session is on June the 10th.
June 10th. Mark it on your calendars.
Yes.
As we will lead into our third and possibly final part
Mhm.
of the Final Key Saga.
Yes, and we have a few points of order to close out on. But first and foremost, thank you for joining us on this Memorial Day. We
Mhm.
appreciate you tuning in, and we weren't really sure what kind of numbers we'd get, but we appreciate the people who showed up and supported and chatted and all the follows and subs. Thank you so much for being here and sticking around. We hope you
Honestly,
And the
it's been
bits.
amazing.
Yeah,
And the bits.
and the
Which leads
bits.
to, for our followers, thank you, Claus0 for following. Thank you for the Halfling Wizard for following as well. And thank you,
Mhm.
Luna, for gifting a sub.
Yay!
And I would
Um,
also like to thank Monkey DM for allowing us to use Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt, where you can find the Night Gaunt and the creatures that I have been using in this event, in this entire adventure for today.
Greatly written. Really wonderful.
And the only thing I'll bring up as we wrap
Mhm.
up for the evening
Mhm.
is that our next stream day is scheduled for Thursday, and that'll be where we continue from there. Normally when we're not running D&D stuff, we tend to just kind of have casual for fun streaming shenaniganry, co-op, monster fucking, something chaotic. Normally just chill good times.
I mean,
So
to be fair,
Uh,
Monster Farm and everything else.
Yeah.
valid.
shall we
Yes,
keep
Luna?
shall we keep this hype train going and go ahead and raid somebody? Since we got
I
people.
think we
I
should.
think
course.
so.
Do we have any thank yous for like music or anything that we usually do? I don't think we covered that before, but
Well, Kevin McLeod, of course. The
Yeah.
man
Always
is an
Kevin
absolute legend.
McLeod.
mm-hmm.
Always Kevin McLeod, the god of music in this world.
And Chepeku for the maps and scenes. Thank you, Chepeku.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, the shameless disclaimer that we always have to make. Just because we play D&D does not mean we are sponsored by D&D. We just fucking love D&D and we play D&D. That's it. Anyway,
And
D&D.
if
let's
you
find out
want
the
to,
camera.
yeah, well, if you want to, we mentioned it earlier in the stream. If you want to join us for D&D, if you want to play alongside us, join any kind of sessions, I included a link earlier, the start playing link. But all of that should be included, I believe, in the description on the about section. Correct?
It should
That's
be.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
And for
Which
me.
So-
I'll go ahead and clarify in our case. We
Mhm,
have
mhm.
two people here that DM to start playing. One is Bear, who's been our DM this evening.
Yes.
And
Hello.
also myself. As I am currently running 3 games right now. One
Mhm.
is Waterdeep Adventures on Friday. Saturday, we are trying to get off the ground the newest campaign that came out from Wizards of the Coast last week, actually. Vecna Eve of Ruin. It's level 10 through 20.
Absolutely.
And last, most certainly not least, we have a Seeker's Guide to Twisted Taverns, which is our chaotic Sunday fantasy pub crawl.
Yes. You can find some of us playing in some of those games as well. If you like our show and you want to play with us, those are chances you get to play with us. Or you can just kind of hang out in the Discord and chat with us and post memes and all that kind of fun shit. That's cool too.
As I will also say, stay tuned, because we'll probably be making a special announcement about Discord shenaniganry and maybe some
Mhm.
evolutions next week.
Yeah.
Or not next, well, you know what I mean. Before the end of this season, we are going to talk about this.
One of these days.
One of these days!
Soon, TM.
Mm-hmm.
With that though, I did find someone to potentially raid, as it looks like Kim Fox is actually streaming Kingdom Hearts right now.
Absolutely. Why don't we head over there?
Sounds like a plan.
Time to go
With
harass
that in
Kim.
mind, everybody, we're gonna go harass Kim. Until next time, lovelies, be good, do good, lots of love, and we will see you all very soon.
Mwah,
Bye-bye.
mwah. Bye.
Bye.